Yesterday I was clever, wanted to change the world. Today I am wise, so I'm changing myself. Let go of who you are, become who you might be. Let your life become living poetry. You were born with wings, your heart knows the way. It's your road to walk, and yours alone. You'll be a lion, you'll be the deer, be like a tree, let the dead leaves fall. Let your life become living poetry. You were born with wings, your heart knows the way. Stars are seen in the dark, silence the mind. Stars are seen in the dark, silence the mind. Let your life become living poetry. You were born with wings, your heart knows the way. Let your life become living poetry. You were born with wings, your heart knows the way. Born to fly. Silence the mind.
Hello, 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 everybody in the chat. How's everybody doing today? How is everyone doing today? Don't let me get Pokemon in ZA. Why not? All right. So we started off the last stream with a little bit of news. I thought that would be fun to do it again. Today, we're going to talk about something that, I don't know, was just under Pokemon news, and I thought it was interesting. You got a shiny Flaffy in ZA today. Congratulations. Congratulations. Flaffy is a beautiful, beautiful shiny. I forgot to change my title and category for Twitch. I tend to do that quite a lot. Quite a lot. Oh, wait. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. I think it's right. I'm not moving over to Twitch exclusively today. I really want to get this Rockruff. So we are going to be shiny hunting Rockruff like all 4 hours out of the day for sure. Hello, MP Beatstar. How you doing? Are you a Beatstar? Are you good at music? It still says HSR. Okay. So we need to take care of that. Why does it say Honkai Star Rail? Oh, it does, doesn't it? Why does it do that? I fixed that the other day. Shiny hunting rock rough the rough rock. I don't know. And we're going to change the category to Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. And we'll do English, Pokemon, Scarlet, and Violet. Cool. Things I should have done while the music was playing. Things I should have done while the music was playing. And that is okay. That is okay. So now, chat's moving. It's Beat Real, by the way. Okay, I'll try to remember that. Yo, what up? Your birthday was 2 days ago. Well, happy belated birthday, Zygarde ZA. I didn't think it would win the fight. I don't know you or your brother, so I guess it depends on who's bigger or stronger. So anyway, Twitch is now fixed, so we're good over there. And let's go ahead and talk about the news that we have going on here. Let me make sure I click on the right thing. So in today's Pokemon news, what's up, Harrison? In today's Pokemon news, apparently Logan Paul sells a Pokemon card for $16.4 million. Absolutely friggin' insane. So on Monday, February 16th, today, YouTube creator turned WWE personality Logan Paul sold a 1998 Pokemon Pikachu Illustrator card encased in a custom diamond necklace for $16,492,000 in a golden online auction. Bidding for the one-of-a-kind card and accessory began on February 15th at $13.3 million. I don't know about you, but that's a lot of money for some cardboard. Let's be completely honest here. I like Pokemon cards as much as the next guy, but that is just ridiculous. Now, if I had it and it was me and I was selling it, I probably wouldn't think it was ridiculous, but apparently Solari Capital founder AJ Scaramucci was the lucky purchaser, according to a Golden News release. Paul had promised to hand deliver the card to the winning bidder, but Scaramucci surprised the auction house as he was already at the headquarters in person. The sale and handoff were able to close all within the same day. The sale broke the Guinness World Record for the most expensive Pokemon card sold at auction, the second time Paul and this specific card have broken a world record. That's what I thought. I thought he had done it once already. And so Paul initially purchased the card in Dubai for $5,275,000 in 2021, setting the Guinness World Record for the most expensive Pokemon cards sold at a private sale, according to a Guinness news release. Paul then wore the card inside a custom diamond necklace to his WWE debut at WrestleMania 38 in 2022. The card made another ringside appearance in 2025 when Golden CEO Ken Golden wore the accessory to the Jake Paul vs. Anthony Joshua match, popularly deemed Judgment Day. The Pokemon's card listing on the Golden website reads, the card also made an appearance in the Season 3 of Netflix series King of Collectibles, The Golden Touch. Hi, Morgan. So, overall, crazy. Absolutely crazy stuff. Not what I expected at all. Hi, Spots Plays. Not what I would have expected at all to come from a Pokemon card. Now, it makes me wonder, was the card actually worth that much, or was the diamonds what gave it most of its value? What do you guys think? Do you think it was the diamonds that gave it all the value, or do you think that the card was actually worth that much? What do you guys think? Whether it's in perfect condition or not, that is absolutely crazy to me. Absolutely crazy. I would love to sell a card for that much, but part of me would actually feel like garbage for taking that much money from someone for a piece of cardboard. That's my opinion on it. But it is but a humble opinion. Now, what we need to do is get started hunting this this Rockruff, because Jesus, it has been a day. We're on the third day of trying to hunt this thing. Five Night Freddy champion. Yo, what's up? Are you the champion? All right. Let's get into it. Let me get it so where you guys can see it. Get into it. Ah, there it is. And I added a little something today. I just posted a short about it. Probably went live about 11 minutes ago. I'm going to show you guys a little tweak that I've made to the stream so you guys can see that I won't be wasting as much time. W Five Nights at Freddy's. Ingus, hey, what's up? How are you doing? So what we're going to do is we're going to set up a picnic. That's exactly what we're going to do. I'm going to try something also a little different here as well. I want... Wow, we got that mostly cleaned out. We just had those eggs left. What I want to do is instead of breeding the event Rockruff, I want to try breeding this one instead. I was told it didn't matter, but I want to try breeding this one instead. So we're going to grab the Masuda Ditto, and we're going to grab, well, pretty much everything else we need, and we're going to organize this mess, because it is a mess. Good luck on my hunt. Thank you, Morgan. Good luck on the hunt. MN fan, thank you so much. Thank you so very much. We are hoping that today's hunt isn't as tedious. And this time we're actually going to make our own sandwich, so I don't even need to go to Medallia. We're just going to do it here. So, let's get the sandwich made and get started. All right. The great peanut butter sandwich. Who is excited to see if we can get this thing today? Can you get Mega Zero Aura through trades? No, because the Mega items cannot be traded. They blocked those from being traded. Unfortunate, I know. You're going to hop on SCVI and hunt something too? Well, tell me what you decide to hunt, because, you know, I enjoy hunting with the Masuda method. Do you also take the top off of your sandwiches? I didn't know I could do that until last stream. I think either Morgan or AZI was the one who told me. You're putting all your luck on my hunt? Well, thank you so much. I need it because we are deep into this thing. Okay, so now we have the neat little feature that I added. Are you ready? So we're going to put Riding Away. Wait. I gotta not do that. I went up 5 levels? I gotta get over to a different box. There we go. Box 4 is where we're starting. Let's picnic again. Yeah, you mentioned the top bun thing. Yes. So we're gonna put up Miraiden. And ready? Are you ready? Egg check. Oh, neat little thing, huh? Look right up there in the top. Look at that. Now I can check every single time this timer goes up. That way, I'm not just standing here looking like I'm doing nothing. You guys can watch the little egg timer for yourselves as well. It looks a little small right now, so I don't know, like, if you're watching on mobile, if you can actually see the timer or not, but doesn't matter, it's there. You want to hunt for a Paldea starter. Is it possible to have a Ditto in all 3 evolved starters and get eggs still, but with the starters randomized in them? Yeah, so I'm pretty sure, if I recall correctly, if you put all 3 of the starters in your party along with a Masuda Ditto, and you take them to a picnic like this, they will show up randomly in the eggs in your box or wherever they go. So it's kind of cool. It's like egg roulette, but you're shiny hunting in that roulette style. So it's neat. I think also if you wanted to make it even more crazy, you could have somebody join your game and get into the picnic with you as well and have them throw random Pokemon in there. I think the limit to that is 9 Pokemon total, I believe, is what the ordeal is. I do believe. So we have 20 more seconds before we can do this egg check. Now, I am going to keep my hand just right on this egg check button because it should, hypothetically, disappear, right? It shouldn't loop. So all I have to do is turn on and off the visibility. You're in the UK. What time is it for you? What time is it for you in the UK? Because right now for me, it is 4:16 p.m. Green Mischief, how are you? The commenter with the magic words that always make my day. How are you, Green? How are you? And for my people over on Twitch, I don't know how many people are over there, but thank you for being over there. That is where I will be variety streaming. 9:16 at night. Good Lord. I actually wouldn't mind it to be 9:16, not because the stream would be over or anything, but because I like sleep. And the quicker sleep gets pulled to me, the better. You're using Japan. You think Ditto. Well, if you're using a Japanese Ditto, you should be good, as long as the other Pokemon is not Japanese. As long as the other Pokemon's not Japanese, you should be totally fine. Now, I do want to mention, I'm very excited. I will be doing a playthrough very soon. I don't know which one. I think I may be playing through ZA. I thought about playing through the games in chronological order or release order, but then I thought, do we really need to do that? And I mean, with Red and Green coming up on the eShop, we might play Red and Green, actually. Or Fire Red and Leaf Green. You didn't check your Meowscarada is. I'm so sorry. That's unfortunate. Breed the Meowscarada and then take the new Meowscarada and pair it with your Ditto. That would be the perfect way to do it. You thought you had to do like, all you had to do like an egg. No. You need a different language Ditto than the partner Pokemon that you are trading with. So as long as, like, let's say you have a German Ditto and you have an English Pokemon that you're breeding it with, or you have, I don't know, an Italian, in my case, like an Italian Rockruff and a German Ditto. As long as the languages are mixed, it doesn't matter. Why what, Harrison? You think red is much better than green? Really? I don't remember Fire Red and Leaf Green being that much different. I don't remember those being that much different, honestly. That's probably why I want to go back through and play it again. It is different. What's different? What is the difference between Pokemon Fire Red and Pokemon Leaf Green? Why different? Oh, for Masuda? So different regions for Masuda. I don't know. I honestly do not know. That is just how they've set it up. There's some information you can find on the internet about why the Masuda method works, but I don't directly know. All I know is two completely different languages make shiny odds higher. You're going to do a Nuzlocke of Omega Ruby soon. That's wicked. Good luck. Are you going to do Avatar Challenge? Are you going to do like a normal Nuzlocke? Are you going to do a shiny lock? What do you got planned? My son keeps setting off the backyard camera. And so it, woohoo. Keeps like notifying me on my watch. Hey, there's someone in your backyard. Okay, cool. We like that. All right, this egg check timer's almost done again. I'm excited to have this timer here because it's awesome. Do you think Hoopa's shiny is better than Rayquaza's? Hoopa is gold. Well, I don't know. That's a good question. I think I like Hoopa's better. I think the gold is cool. You're going to do an Ultra Sun and Moon randomizer. Wow, that sounds like a lot of fun. Sounds like something I could do. Are you going to emulate it, or are you going to play it as is on like your 3DS? You mean unbounded? What's unbounded? What color is Hoopa's unbound form? Shiny. Isn't it gold? Or is it not? Hang on. Hoopa Unbound. Hoopa Unbound Shiny. Hoopa Inbound. Also gold. Well, I don't know. It looks kind of like mustard. Let me pull it up next to Rayquaza. So Rayquaza Shiny. I don't know. I might still have to go with Hoopa. Even though it looks like it just got splattered with mustard. I don't know. Rayquaza's cool. Rayquaza has more colors going on in it. Not very good contrast. Are you going to invite people to your group today or no? No. I'm going to focus as heavy as I can on hatching these. I feel like I got way distracted last time. And I feel like we should have had this shiny way before now. Also golden. Okay, yeah. For me, you prefer Hoopa than Shiny Rayquaza. That is valid. It's like a cool bag. Yeah. Yeah. I think both of them are really cool in their own regard. I think if I had to like own one, Shining Kyurem Black. I don't know what color Kyurem Black is when it's shiny. I know Reshiram, not Reshiram. The other one that I can't think of the name of, Zekrom. I know Zekrom is like a greenish tint. And I kind of like that. How many more streams on YouTube are you doing? Honestly, Harrison, it's probably going to be permanent. I would say at least three times a week is the goal. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday. It's like a not noticeable shiny until you do battles with it. Kyurem, oh, I'm sorry. Kyurem is also great. Absolutely. Yeah, it's hard to know whenever you see it. Some Pokemon are like that though. Like you just won't notice the shining color. It's like, is it really shiny? Could they have done something a little different? Yeah, probably, but you know, they won't. You wonder what shiny Blood Moon look like in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. I don't know. I haven't hacked it in, so I actually don't know, and I haven't really seen it hacked in either. You'll tune in. I appreciate that. Yeah, last week I streamed Monday and Wednesday, and I skipped Friday because I wanted to get things ready for the stream. And unfortunately, you know, I did that, but I didn't do it in time to go live on Friday. But here we are today, which means I've made progress. I also set up some stuff for like follow notifications and stuff over on Twitch that show up above my head. Pretty cool. And if anybody decides to rate us over there, it shows up there as well through little cartoon things. I might show you in a minute. All right, 10 seconds. 10 seconds. I'm so excited because I feel like we're gonna be absolutely crushing it. We're gonna have so many eggs to hatch. I just have to remember to check the time left on the sandwich because I didn't set a timer for that, which would have been cool. I should have done that. Mr. Brandon, sir, it's been well over a year. Got your live notif and just wanted to say I wish you the best of shiny luck. You and your content have always been a breath of fresh air, and I hope you've been well. Take care. Well, thank you, Miss Harmony. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. If it's been over a year and you're showing up, I appreciate you coming in. I hope you have had an awesome 365 days. Gen 7's the best region. Subjective, but I do like Gen 7. Hey, you just got in. Appetito, what's up? Appetito, how you doing? How are you today? Oh, Emmy, I saw you in there too. Welcome back. I saw you in the live chat a little bit ago as well. You have a shiny Alola legendary, like shiny Lycanroc Midnight. Yeah, that's what we're going for. I'm gonna, whenever I do get this Rockruff, everyone will be able to get it from the codes that I showcase on my channel. I might. Is Rockruff in Legends EA? I don't recall it being in that dex. I don't recall it being in that dex at all. You ran out of online. That's unfortunate. They should give you like 2 subs. No, Emmy. Someone asked earlier. I think it was Harrison who asked. It may not have been. But asked if I was going to be letting anybody in today. No, I will not be. We are going to work really hard on getting the shiny. Convinced it doesn't exist. Same. This thing's hard to get. Considering we're at 163 eggs, I don't know what we're going to end at today. But hopefully, wasn't you, Harrison? Dang. Oh no, I started the timer too soon. Will I next stream? I'm not sure. That depends on how we're feeling that day, quite frankly. My main man. What's up, Illmatic? How you doing, man? How you doing? Over on the Twitch side of things. Luckily, you just found an outbreak. Congratulations. Congratulations. Shiny hunt the crap out of that. Shiny hunt the absolute crap out of that. Willie Wonks back again. How are you doing today? Sway. You love the stream. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I try to make it as fun as absolutely possible, even though it's just me yapping while we gather eggs. You had to come here to see old boy grind. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm definitely grinding. Going the most optimal route that I can. Where's your 30,000 USD? Where's my 30,000 USD? Hopefully you get at least one shiny Rockruff. I really hope so, because these eggs are absolutely killing me. Absolutely killing me. You're poor. Same. Picnics reset. It is. They're perfect. They work really well. Well, actually, yeah, for shiny hunting, I love picnic resetting. You'd think I'd do it here, but I can't. No, sadly, he's not in Legends ZA. The only Alolan Pokemon in ZA are Mimikyu, Alolan Marowak, Alolan Raichu, Alolan Meowth, Persian, and others. Rip. Rip, rip, rip. Miss Harmony says, yes, I have quit Pokemon and being a community admin since then, but glad to see you still going strong. I'm glad to be back. I want to rewrite the way things have been. I think the focus on bots has been far too long, and I think that I should have been back in this seat doing more with the community like I am now. I think that things would have been a whole lot different. Stephen Nye, what is up? How are you? What I am up to is shiny hunting this Rockruff. Zero Aura is a baller Pokemon. That thing is fast. It absolutely crushes everything in its path. I love Zero Aura. I've loved it since it was released. Who's your favorite Pokemon? Iron Leaves. Yes. Iron Leaves is wicked. I actually liked the Paradox Pokemon, like the newer one, like the whole Suicune variant, the Entei variant that they had. Those things were awesome. But I don't think I actually did the event for them. I just got them the way that everybody else does these days. Your favorite Pokemon is Miraidon. That's fair. I like Miraidon. Miraidon was the reason why I bought Violet. Miraidon is sick. I did buy Scarlet after just to see, and I don't know. There was something about Scarlet and Koraidon that I felt closer to the ride Pokemon than I did Miraidon. Right? Miraidon's cool. It's like a motorcycle, right? But then Miraidon is a breathing creature. So it's really cool to be like, dude, I'm riding a dragon. Or at least it feels like you're riding a dragon, right? You love Walking Wake, while Iron Leaves is mediocre in your opinion. Walking Wake, it kind of cool, right? Kind of creepy, kind of cool. Why did Koraidon run on legs? I don't know. Well, like I said, it's like a living creature, right? So when you have it, you know, you're on it, you're like, oh, he's hopping around, he's doing his thing. But if he got on wheels, it wouldn't feel as creature-like, right? I mean, maybe I'm wrong in that, and maybe he could have popped his wheels out like an airplane right before it gets on a landing pad, and we could have just rode on him. He's like a future Cyclozar. Yeah. Is it getting dark? Jeez. I wish I could view my timer from here. Maybe after we do this next egg check, I'll check the timer and see what we're at. I didn't think. I made that little timer that you guys see up there at top. And I should have made one for my stuff. Full odds shiny hunting is not for the weak. No, it absolutely is not. It absolutely is not. Full odds shiny hunting, in my experience, felt like playing the lottery, but the odds were higher than the lottery itself. You know what I mean? Whatever those odds are of winning the lottery, it was that, but worse. But I will say, whenever I did a shiny hunt in Soul Silver for Chikorita, or really any of the starters, it didn't take me that long. I think it was like, I want to say less than 600 resets. Might have been less than 2. I don't remember the counter that I had going on. Is the egg timer usable for other people? Yeah, I mean, yes and no. I mean, you could probably use it while I'm on the stream with me. It's just a little image. It's a little video timer that I have, or that I created. I made it in Premiere, so it's just a .mp4 file. And I put a blue screen behind it so that I could chroma key it into the stream so you guys could see it. Nothing complex. I know it sounds complex, but it's not. But I was glad I got to make it because I just thought it was really cute. So before I start that egg timer, I'm actually gonna back out. There's only 7 people watching. Well, that's okay. We don't need everybody. As long as we have friends that are here that matter, people will come. People will show up. That's not what I meant to check. We have 9 more minutes left on this picnic thing. Or on the sandwich timer, so that means that we have 3 more egg timers to go through. Yoshi Worlds! Hello, hello, hello! How are you? Did you play Yoshi's World? Did you like Yoshi's World? How much LP did that just say? A lot. It said a lot. It said, I've used PK Hex on my save before. So hard to find friends on Pokemon. Now you've tried to find a live stream. Well, Sway, you found the right place. Everyone in here, including me, is a friend. What am I hunting for? Little guy down there in the bottom corner. We're looking for Rockruff. We want his shiny. More specifically, it's an own tempo Rockruff. So we want it to be able to evolve into Dusk form Lycanroc because I don't know, I like Dusk form Lycanroc more than most Pokemon. So just call you Yoshi. Sounds good. I can do that. I most certainly can. The new Truer says, same as me. Is Power World good? I don't know. You tell me. I haven't played it. You want me to play it on stream? I could play it over on Twitch. YouTube doesn't like if I do anything other than Pokemon over here, so you know. Yes. Yes, Lycanroc is crazy. You've gotten all of the legendary Pokemon from PKCL. That's wicked. Did you get the mythicals too, or just the legendaries? Oh, we're so close to hatching. I'm actually so excited to start hatching eggs because I have a really good feeling about this today. And hopefully that doesn't come to bite me in the butthole, but I think that we get the shiny today. I think we get it today. Oh, that's a full basket. You swore you'd never use a big. Are you planning to play Pokopia and also new Mario movie? What are your thoughts about it? There are a lot of combinations to different Mario games. The Brimgo 974. Hello! Hello, how are you? Welcome to the Twitch side of things. How are you today? Yes, I'm going to be playing a lot of Pokopia for the YouTube channel. I am excited. I'm going to be playing it over here mostly and clipping it, like some of my favorite moments from it, and putting those up as shorts, but I may do a long form video where I decide to help people out who need help in Pokopia. Yoshi says you got the shiny Miraidon and Koraidon from me and it made you really happy. Well, I'm really glad. I'm really glad. I love being able to do that because GameStop messed a lot of people up. Pokopia looks mid. Pokopia looks like Dragon Quest Builders, the same developer who made it. So take that with a grain of salt if you'd like. Where am I going to hatch the eggs? I'm probably just going to run around, honestly. Just drive around until they hatch. You didn't even know what event was happening until... Didn't even know that event was happening when Shiny Koraidon and Miraidon in September. Some people missed it. And that's okay, because I mean you can get it now. You're playing in a ROM or you buy the game. I own the game, playing it on Switch too. You wish you had the money right now to buy Pokopia. Pokopia is going to be what, $70, like full price? It's so expensive, so it's not going to feel good on the wallet, that's for sure. That is for sure. But I think it'll be really good. I think it'll be fun for those people who like Animal Crossing and also just cozy games in general. Like, I might get it and not have any fun with it. And I hope that's not the case. I might buy it physical for that reason. Pokemon games tend to hold resale value pretty well. You're in the UK. You can't buy Shiny Miraidon or Koraidon. You don't have to buy it. You can use my codes from the channel. Get them for free. So you know you'd like it? Yeah, see, I used to be a fan of Animal Crossing until I wasn't. Right? And I think the goal here is not for it to be Animal Crossing. I think the goal is for it to be its own little standalone Pokemon game. But wait, what? Yeah, Harrison. Go to my channel and then it should be in the recommended for you section. It was one of my biggest videos last year. You're getting it no matter what. It has an Animal Crossing vibe to me, and I'm going to have 500 hours on Animal Crossing, so it's going to be pricey, but nothing in life is free. Agreed. Well, considering you have 500 hours in Animal Crossing, something tells me that you like cozy games. So I'm guessing that you're probably going to like Pokopia a lot. And I do have plans, I can't say those plans right now, to co-stream with another creator. I'm stoked for that. Want to race who can get a shiny Rockruff first? Run them. Let's do it. The shorts showed up on your FYP in January with the event, and I just really dumpster diving to see if I can somehow get it, and then the video showed up. Yes. They, you know, I don't think I made a short for that one myself. I wound up doing a long form video for that one, and it wound up somehow being my best video to date. I guess not in terms of views, but in terms of growth, because that video just decided it wanted to take off, and that was crazy to me. I did not expect it to do what it did. And I think within the first day we had a whole lot. Do you know the game chat button is behind the payload? The what now? The what now? You usually like cozy games. When you heard about Animal Crossing, you wanted a break from stressful games that you can fail in. I started playing Lies of P last night. And that game's rough. One of those stressful games that you can certainly fail in. It's easy, what do you mean? Okay, I did a... You have to pay to use it? Are you talking about the Switch 2 game chat feature? This one? As long as you have online, you can use it, yeah? Oh. Uh-oh. I went to it. No, I don't want a game chat. Get out of here. So anyway. Yeah, well, I'm not surprised that you have to have Nintendo Switch Online for it. Like, I don't know. I feel like Nintendo, not the Nintendo Switch Online thing being it, but I feel like Nintendo really just does whatever they can to just milk the crap out of money at this point. By the way, why don't you shiny hunt Rockruff with outbreaks or somewhere else? Why egg hunting? Because this Rockruff that I have has own tempo. And I'm sure I could get an own tempo Rockruff from one of the outbreaks, but the odds are a little bit different. This way I can control whether or not it has own tempo. And I actually, I think the I didn't put an Everstone on any of these eggs. That's a no bueno. I forgot to do that. I also forgot that Pokemon was green naturally. For some reason, I thought that was a shine. Yeah, own tempo. We're going for that dusk Lycanroc. So we have to have own tempo. Man, oh god, we're gonna hatch all of these. What's own tempo? Own tempo is the ability that a Rockruff needs in order to evolve into dusk form Lycanroc at night. You don't play Nintendo games with music. Do you not like the music in Nintendo games? Is it a rare Rockruff? Yeah, relatively. Relatively. And in this case, I had to get this one from Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon and then breed it down. Please, God, have own tempo. Oh, phew. I'd have lost my mind. I'm gonna have to keep double checking these too, man. Oh, we need to go up to. Let's go here and just a bop, bop. Did the number go up? No. Oh, come on. Go up. Number's not going up. Go up. What's going on here? Up. Up. Yeah, there we go. Got it. I would say it's rare. All of these, okay, so all of these are still holding own tempo. Pepperoni the cat's back. I guess you would say it's rare. I don't know any other way to get own tempo Rockruff. I don't know any other way to get own tempo Lycanroc. Jesus. Own tempo Rockruff in the game currently. I know there was like a raid that got hosted at one point where you could get it that way, but nowadays I have no idea. 10 years says. But yeah, nowadays I have no idea. Can we trade, please? I need enough charisma. I'm trying to trade with. You gotta go. Bye, Harrison. Thank you for coming. I appreciate you being here. You got a shiny Rockruff with own tempo like a week ago. Congratulations. Congratulations. We're hoping to get it today. Something tells me that we might. Guess who's back? What's up, Silvally? How are you? How are you? It's good to see you. Good to see you back. We just be hatching eggs. Zway! Hi, Opti. Hi, chat. How are you, Zway? Are you shiny hunting too? And if you are, what are you shiny hunting for? And why? Whoops. There we go. We got 4 hours of non-stop shiny hunting today. Dusk Lycanroc can actually be in 6-star raids, but getting it shiny would be full odds every time. Yeah, so Masuda's just... We're just going to stick to Masuda then. Good lord. Fawn, thanks for just going hunting for your final primary Shalfa and ZA. Who are you... Who? Primary Shalfa. You mean like your starter? Doing full odds. Well, with Masuda method, it's not full odds. It's whatever Masuda method's odds are. I think it's like 1 in 618 or something like that. I forgot to set it up to automatically go up every time it sees the egg. I didn't get a chance to do that, and I wish I would have. Because now I have to push the button every single time it goes up. Oh, just the primary target. You're going for Indeedee. I love Indeedee. I love Indeedee. Male or female? Because if I recall correctly, Indeedee has 2 different forms. Sorry I couldn't be here on the last stream, but I'm here now. And happy to be here. Should I do some shiny hunting while watching? But I have to go back in an hour. I would absolutely do some shiny hunting, because what better way to immerse in a stream than to shiny hunt as well? You're doing full odds. Full odds outbreak shiny? Your iPad ran out of battery. Relatable. Relatable. Can you please shout me out and say trade executor? No. People can see the chat. I don't just shout out. You silly goose. But remember, if I shout someone out, I have to shout everybody out. That's why we don't. Unfortunately, eat a sandwich. Eat a sandwich. Unless you just, you know, you're a masochist and you enjoy pain. I mean, you can keep full odds shiny hunting. That's fine. I'm not going to judge. Like I said, I've done full odds, and that's... I don't mind it. Just shout. Just scream really loud. You have all the Ash Pikachus. Heck yeah, dude. The Ash Pikachus are some of my favorites. Like the hats. I was a big fan of those. Big fan of those. I think they're all shiny locked unless there was some type of bug that you could use to get them in Scarlet and Violet shiny. Don't quote me on that. I'd Google that first, but I'm 99% sure. Omatic. Do you like Scarlet and Violet more than ZA? Debatable. ZA had a really good story. Scarlet Violet had 3 really good stories, right? So it's a hard decision for me, but ZA I felt like I really enjoyed being immersed in. If you do, I'd love to watch a fire. I love Fire Emblem. I freaking love Fire Emblem. I never got to beat 3 houses though. I just didn't have the time, and I wish I would have. It was awesome. But to get back on that one. Oh, you're not done with the game, so no sandwiches can save you. Can't you still get Urban Mysticas without being finished in the game? But to get back on that, I really, ZA was that game that I wanted to just play. I really just wanted to play the game. I don't know what it was. Even when I had nothing left to do, I just wanted to turn it on and play it. Farewell. Maybe you could stream it sometime. I just might. If I do wind up streaming it, obviously it's going to have to be over on Twitch, because Twitch is where I do all the variety games. Like today, at first, I was going to play Monster Hunter Stories 3 over there, and then I decided not to. Fire Emblem Engage came after 3 Houses. Yeah, I did not get to play that one. When ZA transfers come, will Terapagos and Violet exclusive be available in ZA? I do not work at Nintendo, so I am uncertain of that. If it, if it happens, it happens. That's awesome. But if it doesn't, and it might not, I wouldn't be too upset, right? We don't know what their plans are for whenever that finally happens. You're finally going to get a Switch 2 within the next month, and you're very interested to play it. You could buy the Switch 2 version and play it on your Switch 1. I know it sounds weird, but you can buy the Switch 2 cart, right? And play it on your Switch 1, since the Switch game exists on there or whatever. And then when you get your Switch 2, play it on there. But I think your goal was to just experience it at its fullest potential, which is totally fair. I started ZA on a Switch and then decided I can't do this. I really desperately mega need a Switch 2. And so I went out and bought a Switch 2 on a whim. And ZA was great from there. You love ZA, you still have a Switch 1, and you love the graphics, but they're actually great for Switch 1. They are. I think I got in my head about it whenever I first got it, where I was like, I need 60 frames per second. I want to see this game in 60 FPS. And I whined like a little baby about it for a long time. And I wish I hadn't. I wish I would have just kind of bit it and played it, right? I didn't need a Switch 2. You're going to get both the Switch 2, you just need it. Well, the one thing I will say about the Switch 2 is that the Switch 2 made me appreciate video games again. And I think that happened for a lot of people too when they got their Switch 2s, as they started just playing games again. For me, I was tired of games. I didn't want to play games. And I don't know. But when I got the Switch 2, I wanted to play games again. And they felt good to play. I love playing games on the Switch 2. And now I have an ROG Xbox Ally X, and the games look okay on that, but even the Switch 2 I feel like still makes me just want to play it. What kind of sandwich did you make? You're going to farm on Splatoon 3 expansion pack even though you're maxed and bored of it. Splatoon Raiders is not out. Splatoon Raiders? What is that? Was there an announcement for it and I wasn't aware? I haven't even... I own Splatoon 3, but I played not long. Mostly because I was in the middle of playing another game, and I talk about it a lot, but I was playing Persona 3 Reload at that time, and I just could not play anything else but Persona 3 Reload. I was so focused on beating that game because I knew what was in store for me. Fly, Maraudon! Jeez. There we go. How do I... No! How do I... Oh my gosh, I did it last time. You love Platoon? You love Persona. How do I fly this thing? I thought down was up and up was down. Oh my gosh, it's Infusey. What's up? I'm doing great. I forgot how to fly in this game. Or you're just not allowed to fly here. One or the other. I am losing my mind trying to hatch eggs and fly. What's my favorite Persona game? I can't say yet. I can't say yet. I've seen 5 be beaten. I had a buddy of mine play it for me, and then I do plan to revisit it myself because I want to play that and really get to experience it in the driver's seat. But overall, I liked Persona 5 Royal and Persona 3 Reload. I feel like the ending turned me off. When the ending happened, I was absolutely devastated. Press left stick. That's what I thought. It wasn't letting me fly from there, though. So it wasn't me being crazy. Do I play Hollow Knight? No. I tried Hollow Knight. I'm not a big fan of Metroidvanias. I don't know what it is about them. I just can't get into it. I think if I sat down and really tried to play one, I'd probably enjoy it. Like, there's a few games that I've tried playing before that are Metroid games. You love Persona 4. Back in the day, on my PS Vita, I started a run of Persona 4 Golden, and unfortunately did not play the game right and did not grind or fight anything for that matter. I got hard stuck and had to restart the entire game because of where I had saved. So, knowing that Persona 4 Revival is possibly coming out this year, I am holding off to play Persona 4. Because if Revival comes out, I'll get to experience it in the same way that I did Royal and Reload. You hope the 196 one is shiny. I do too. Hey Opti, did you get a shiny? Sorry, I was gone for a long time, but I'm back. No, I did not get a shiny. I did not get a shiny. Did I count up for that one? I don't know if I did or not. We're going to say I didn't know. Why 196? I don't know, Tracy. Good question. That's a good question. Maybe it's like a lucky number? We are going to find out. No! I didn't run into it. It'd be really cool to accidentally run into a shiny out here, too. I'm pretty sure I have the shiny charm, so that would be neato. Can you do like a Splatoon 3 live or not? Doesn't matter. I like Pokemon. Well, anytime you guys want to see me not play Pokemon, that is what my Twitch is for. Because YouTube doesn't like when I play anything other than Pokemon over here. At least to my knowledge. I'm going to do some more digging into that because I want to fact check that. But there we go. You were right. You have to push L3 while you're mid-flight. Yes. That's what I was doing wrong. Thank you guys for that. Thank you. You got terribly bored of Legends EA and Scarlet hasn't really been doing it for you rather than shiny hunting in it. So I've been going into Pokemon streams and content to cure my boredom. Valid. Valid. You know, it makes me sad because Legends EA was such a good game, but the end game content just wasn't there, even with DLC. It's just the same mission over and over and over, no matter what way you want to look at it. Good luck on getting the shiny in this batch. I certainly hope we do. I certainly hope we do. We'll pray to the shiny Pokemon gods for help. Arceus, please. Arceus, we need you. We need you to give me this shiny Rockruff. Was ZA short or something? It felt short. Oh, Cody's here. What's up, buddy? ZA wasn't really short. Like, I finished it in 40 hours, but I also did everything that I could in that game because I just, I can't even begin to express how much I loved ZA. It had been the best thing for me in a long time. I loved it so much. You actually prefer Scarlet shiny hunting. That's fair. That's fair. I feel like with Scarlet and Violet, the shiny hunting that happened in those games, or these games, I'm playing it, that happened in these games was a lot more rewarding. Whereas if you play ZA and you're shiny hunting, you sit on a bench. Whee! That's a whole lot of fun. I can go to a park and do that for free. I'm not going to find a shiny that way, but, you know, sitting isn't exactly how I want to hunt shinies in a game, right? Bidoof, the god of all Pokemon, give us both a shiny Rockruff. Ideally, me first. Well, good luck. If you get yours first, congratulations. If you don't, nana boo boo, I beat you. But we're hoping that you can do it in quick enough time. You can beat me before the shiny shows up in the second box. And if no shiny shows up in the second box, I'm not going to be mad about it. We're just going to keep hunting. We're here for a while, so... Is Pokemon Go fun? I don't know. I haven't played Pokemon Go since it came out. I used to go to like different parks and stuff and play it with my wife. We had a lot of fun. But nowadays, you know, I can't get into it. A couple of my mods in my server really like it, and good on them. But I don't. I just can't. Maybe it's because I'm lazy. Probably the lazy part, quite frankly. Let's see. Got some industrial Pokemon egg facility. Yes, I do. You heard Opti was thinking about doing Minecraft live streams. You're a liar. No. It did get brought up though last night. My wife was like, you should mix Pokemon and horror together and see how that goes. And I was like, why would I do that? And she said, yeah, just do like a horror mod pack and do Pokemon on top of it. I was like, I'm good. Got some industrial. Let's see. Kind of honestly surprised they still update that game. Scarlet and Violet? I'm not. They want to make sure people, you know, play it. You like the marks in Gen 9? The marks in Gen 9 are really cool. Morgan, thank you for being a wonderful friend. I'm glad to help out here. Well, Morgan, thank you for being here. I appreciate you being here, and I do the best that I can. I may not be the most present friend, but I like to be that one that's there whenever I am needed. Just ask R Riceworks. Poor guy. We didn't get to talk for like 6 months. And we started talking again, and then, you know, still the best of friends that we always have been. You wish me luck that today I will get it. Says, no rated salesman. Was that the goal you're going for? You've never met this man in your life. Well, never mind, I guess. I retract my statement. Pogo. Oh, you meant Pogo. I mean, the company who owns Monopoly Go bought out Pokemon Go, so of course they're going to update it. It's really rewarding to get a shiny with a mark. I don't think I ever hunted a shiny with a mark. Some of the marks are really cool, though. Like the rare mark or whatever. I think that's cool. You wind up getting a Pokemon, like, especially like a shiny with a rare mark. It feels real special. You should do a shiny Riolu after you get Rockruff. Not a bad decision. I haven't been counting up in eggs. Oh, I haven't hatched any. Ha! Ha ha. I'm gonna have to set that to automatic. If I don't find a way to set that to automatic, our shiny count's gonna be way off. I am so bad at keeping up with that. I love to yap too much. I wind up forgetting to click the button whenever we hatch an egg. You've got Scarlet and Violet. You've beaten Violet, but need to find a way to play Scarlet and make it fun and interesting. Well, Dark Vengeance, what I would say... I don't know, I beat them both. What I would say is play it differently. Play it differently than you did Violet. Play with a different team. Challenge yourself to using a mono team. Use only ghost type. Use only fire type. Use only water type. Ask GPT to randomize the game for you. What I mean by that is, since you can see all the Pokemon whenever they show up, have it randomize a team for you. Not a perfect one, but say, hey, GPT, give me 6 random Pokemon to use in my Pokemon Scarlet playthrough. Or use a wheel. You can always use a wheel, too, if you don't want to use GPT. You got a rare mark Shiny Eevee so long ago, though. That is wicked. Shiny Eevee is beautiful. You got a shiny rare mark Sobble months ago. It's on your YouTube channel. That's awesome. Did you restreaming it when you got it? You have a shiny Lycanroc Dusk with Calmness mark. That is really cool. One of the most chaotic Pokemon in the family, and it's got a Calmness mark. Shame I can't really randomize the game and stuff. Well, I guess it depends. If you have a V1 Switch and you have it hacked, you might actually be able to randomize the game. No, just a screen recording. That's okay. The proof is still there, and that's what matters. I am at 192 eggs. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. At the time you sent that, I was at 191. Yes. Good lord, it feels like it's taking decades to try to get this shiny. We're gonna have to do another picnic and get that going. Yet another. Man, I'm really sad I didn't make that sandwich effect thing. I wish I would have had that. Now, especially. Still hunting, huh? Just finished grinding for the shiny charm in ZA and saw you were alive again. Did you get your shiny charm? You said you just finished. And how long had you been working on it? And yes, Kodiak, I will probably be hunting this for a little while. Unfortunately. You are back, Harrison. Welcome back. Did your iPad die again? I would keep it on a charger at that point. You're over the Switch 2 now, slowly playing through Detective Pikachu. Detective Pikachu Returns at the moment. Someone said that game wasn't very good. Don't let me sway you from playing it, but what are your thoughts on it? What's your opinion? Because I kind of liked the Detective Pikachu game that was on 3DS. Just encountered Shiny Fletchling. Congratulations. You had been working on it for the last week. Good lord. I'm glad you got it. Did you use the codes from the channel to get it, or did you get it yourself? Both of which are actually really impressive. You got the shiny rare mark Eevee back when you were Whoa! Back when you weren't shiny hunting much. It's okay to be lazy. Shiny hunting is a bit of a daunting task, especially if you want to do it full time. And by the way, the spam chat is me. I know, I see your name next to it. You think you're one of the 8 people? I am also one of those 8. I like the movie. Does Scarlet and Violet have amiibos? I don't think so. I do not think so. That would be wicked, though. I'd love to have one. We have a shiny rare mark Salazzle. Is it female? Mostly just grinding through specific type catch quest and then Wild Zone. Well, congratulations on absolutely crushing it without using any kind of external help. I too did the ZA Shiny Charm, and that was a nightmare. I set up a macro controller and had it do all of those battles for me. Nowadays, if you own the DLC, you don't have to do 1,000 battles. Who would have thought? But at that time, we didn't have that. I felt like I went through war to get that thing. Oh, it's Salazzle that has... Oh, so I was thinking of Salandit. Gotcha. I get them mixed up. Did I go up on that one? I'm not sure. I get 9 people. I watched it when it came out at its peak. It was a good movie. You still have a sealed Detective Pikachu amiibo. Really? I didn't know they made an amiibo for Detective Pikachu. That's awesome. What was it? What game could you use it in? I feel like amiibos were one of those things where people buy them and they're like, I don't want to use this. I want to keep it in the box. And it's like, I know there were intended purposes for them, but I too would not ever use it. I would keep it in a box, or I'd put it on a stand, or something like that. Like I have Funko Pops back there, and it hurt me physically to take them out of their boxes. But they're really nice though when they're put out and shown the right way. How much longer? Good question. It shouldn't take too long. Or do you mean the stream? If you mean the stream, I'm here for like 3 more hours. Nice Volcarona. Thank you. You're the only person who likes the remake of Mewtwo Strikes Back. They remade Mewtwo Strikes Back? Smash Ultimate and 3DS Detective Pikachu. I launched Spirit. And cutscenes. That's cool. Cutscenes. It unlocks cutscenes. You mean things that should be in the game to begin with? People were mad about Metroid. Crazy. It's 10 o'clock for you. It's 5 o'clock for me. You are, what was it, 4 hours? You have Minecraft amiibos. They have Minecraft. Well, yeah, I guess they would work for. They would work for Smash Brothers. It's 5 p.m. for you, so we're both on Eastern Standard. Did I push up? Oh yeah, the remake of the film was ass. They basically have it a shit new hard animation style. What do you mean? What's shit about it? I have to ask. Is it just ugly in comparison to the original? It's funny. Is an easier cutscene unlock? Underwhelming, I know. Yeah, I mean, you know, Mewtwo's. Listen, I'm gonna have to pull it up. Not on stream because copyright. But I'm gonna pull it up and watch it. And if it's as bad as you say it is, and you show up next stream after I've watched it, I'm gonna give you my opinion on it. It's like if it looks like crap, I get it. You know, I wouldn't want to watch. I'm trying to think of a movie that I think looks like garbage. Are you normally that color? Yeah, you are. Dang. You gotta lock in. Well, you don't know. I might not get a shiny in this batch. I might have to go back and egg stuff. Pull up a quick comparison image on the stream, man. Well, my main monitor is being used right now for Scarlet and Violet, or I would. As soon as I try to, well, I don't know. It might pull up Firefox on my left monitor. Hang on, we'll have a look. We'll have a look in just a second. What's my favorite gen? I got asked this before. And it makes me sad because I don't really know. I played recently through Black and White and found myself really enjoying Black and White. But Scarlet and Violet was the one that made me emotional. So in terms of story, I think this generation is the one for me. Older one is better for Mewtwo movies. See, you have somebody who agrees, Vengeance. You have somebody who agrees with you. I'm sure most of the world probably agrees with you. I just didn't know they remade it. Or I did and I just don't remember. I might have trauma deleted it. France is 1 hour away from me. That's cool. That's awesome. I want to leave 1 hour from France. Just wondering, anyone want a union circle? Does anybody want a union circle with Tracy? And he says, yo, Yoshi, I love your Tito profile picture. I can't see profile pictures, but I'm sure it's a great Tito profile picture. We got 2 more eggs before these 5 are finished. And then we gotta go make more unless we get it here. Unpopular opinion, Gen 8 for you? Gen 8. Sword and Shield? Really? Sword and Shield was... It's special in my heart because I started in Sword and Shield. All of this that you're seeing here, me being live on a camera and just chatting with everybody, it all started with Sword and Shield. Back when I would do Sword and Shield speedruns. And I say speedruns in quotes because I would use like Sysbot to create Pokemon and do runs with them and see how fast I could get through the game. And I loved it. I loved every minute of it. You just sent me an IGN link on X showing you the difference. The remake version of Armored Mewtwo makes me cringe hard. Okay, I'll pull it up. Let me get these 3 hatched and I'll look. Is Ogerpon cool? Yeah, dude. Ogerpon's awesome. Absolutely one of my favorite Pokemon. I didn't even like the Till mask that much. Is that what it was called? The Kitakami DLC? I guess it was Till mask. I didn't even like that much, but like Ogerpon is really cool. Super versatile Pokemon. Love it. Your favorite song is Mesmerizer. My favorite song is... I almost said Candy Paint by Post Malone, but it's not. I don't know what my favorite song is. It changes. Recently, my wife and I were watching a Queso VOD where he played some kind of horror game by 616 Studios. I don't remember the name of it, but there was this banger song in there that was just awesome. Just awesome. Well, that's those 3. I guess we gotta start picnicking. Dang it, man. I was really hoping. I had high hopes. So, I guess we're starting in box 7 then. Let's grab... I want to check all of these too, just super quick. I want to make sure that they all have own tempo. It's a very niche ability, so it shouldn't just switch it. It should just constantly keep own tempo. So yeah, I don't even need the Everstone. You gotta go, Pepperoni. Well, thank you for being here. Is the comment after Vanessa's Ogerpon question blocked? I don't know, Silvali. That's a good question. I have a lot of words that are in the block list. Yours is I like to move it, yeah. You can listen to any song and vibe to it, except if it's inappropriate. Define inappropriate. What do you mean box? Thought you were done. No, we gotta keep going. It's not shiny. Why would we stop? Why would we stop at all? We gotta keep going. We're gonna make more eggs. Egg factory, this baby. Starting in box 7. But yeah, define inappropriate. What do you mean inappropriate? What classifies a song as inappropriate? It's not explicit at all. Shouldn't be blocked. What is it? Looking forward to you reacting. Well, I don't... by this point, I might just be numb to it. I think I might set like a phone timer for this 30 minute. You know what? Hang on. Bye, Amy. What do you hate, Yoshi? Wait, can you play Legends ZA live? Yeah, I plan to. We're not done until it's shiny. I've got a different code, Okay. Let's look. So I'm gonna look at the comparison on my Twitter. Or X, rather. Which X account did you send it to? My new one? You did, yeah. Good stuff. Man, it's not the worst thing in the... Oh, yuck. Never mind. Yucky. Yeah, I don't like the new one immediately. I think that art style is ugly as sin. So let's 30 minutes. I'm gonna set a timer here on my phone, and as soon as I make the sandwich, I'm gonna start the timer, and then we're gonna start egg sandwiching or whatever. Uh-oh, that thing's gonna run at me. Can't set up a picnic while running a Pokemon. No! Oh, I did it. There's not quite enough space to unpack your Pokemon. I'll show you space. Told you. Let's make a sandwich. Yeah, very good catch. Almost didn't have it. Okay. Sandwich. Focus, sandwich. Make a sandwich. Focus. It's 30 minutes for every sandwich, right? Pickle sandwich. Yeah. I had luck. I was like, I at least want egg power too. That's what it said to unpack my Pokemon. I don't know. I didn't read the text. Best sandwich, less calories. Yeah, the pick adds like 30 calories then. Come on. Eat the sandwich. The Lapras boat, I didn't look. Did my chat comment even happen? What do you mean? Oh, let's try this. Hot take incoming. The best Pokemon movie is movie 15 with Keldea. I haven't watched it. Is it good? And why? Egg timer. You guys ready? Oh, where is it? Ah, egg check. Okay, so we're going to wait on that timer to go off. Good luck on the shiny. Thank you, Emmy. What's the Terra raid odds? Good questions. Good questions. Very good questions. Let's see. What are the Terra raid odds for shiny in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet? 1 in 4,103. This is slightly lower than the 1 in 4,090. That is not slightly lower. Serious dumb. You sent me the image? Yummy sandwich. The lesson of the movie is beautiful. See, that was the thing about Pokemon movies. That always taught a lesson in some way, shape, or form. And it felt like the Lapras boat! That looks fake! That doesn't even fit the art style at all. It looks like porcelain. Weird. Good and healthy sandwich. A much healthier sandwich than if you add them both. Raiden looks so buggy when it tries to circle around you. Well, he's sleeping right now. But I agree. This game had some bugs in it. This game has some buggies in it. What is the movie called? What's the crown mean? Crown? Like on your name? On YouTube? Possibly that you're a frequent commenter? The lesson is basically the question, is my talent worthy of the admiration of my found family? That's sad. That's very sad. That's beautiful, Katie. Wow. 2 eggs after a full 2 minutes? I ate the sandwich. Serperior is such a good raid mon. Serperior is such a good Pokemon in general. I love Serperior. It means you type the most. So you talk a lot. Me too. Me too. I'm the talkingest damn thing you ever saw. Except for like, my throat gets dry. I am at 204 eggs. I am at 204 eggs. This has got to be the craziest. Do you like Miraidon or Koraidon more? I think they're both very awesome and I can't decide. So, as I was saying earlier, I think Miraidon is cool, right? I love the whole futuristic, I'm riding a Pokebike thing like that. But Koraidon is fleshed out, literally. Like, it's a living, breathing creature, right? Imagine if you could be in a movie world. If you had to pick a movie world, would you rather be in Tron or would you rather be in How to Train Your Dragon? Right? Do you want to ride a dragon or do you want to ride a fancy bike that goes really fast? Whichever one you pick is, Smash one, pass one. Lopunny and Gardevoir. Smash Lopunny, pass Gardevoir. Cannot seem to get a psychic donut right now. That is unfortunate. Your back was eating dinner. Was still here then. Well, welcome back. Good lad. I thought about making a Smash or Pass video like Markiplier did, just to see what would happen. What TM do you need? For what? Yeah, so is Miraiden. Yours is Miraiden. It's very cool. It's my favorite as well. A living thing. Yeah, see, you gotta ride the dragon, right? I don't want to be in Tron. I want to be Optimism merchandise. If only. You'd think, being what, 6 years into the business of being a content creator, I would have some merch. You forgot. What's my top 10 favorite Pokemon? Like, name all 10 of them? Is that what you're asking? Oh my gosh. You have to make me get a notepad and a pencil out. My top 10. Let's see. Mimikyu at the top. Hisuian Zoroark at the second. The third would be Mega Gengar. Fourth, I don't know. Miraiden is, I don't know. Let me get a rain check on that top 10 Pokemon, because there's over 1,000 to pick from. So let me get a rain check on that one. You have to go the new truer. Okay, see you in a sec. See you soon. Oh, you're talking to Savali. You need a shirt that says Daddy Opti. Do you really need a shirt that says that? Or is that just, you want a shirt that says that? Why am I only getting 2 eggs? Am I being cheated right now? I mean Miraiden is a living thing technically if you consider AI to be a living thing. I mean, look at it. See? It's a robot dog. Like, I guess. Well, robot dragon, I suppose. But like Miraiden is a living, breathing dragon. I don't know. You gotta go now. All right, Harrison. Well, take care. Take care. Thank you so much for coming to the stream. I appreciate it. I appreciate all the chats. I appreciate getting to talk. And hopefully we'll see you back here, what, Wednesday, yeah? Hopefully we can get more eggs than we've been getting too, because, geez. If I get this shiny, the VOD will be over here on YouTube. So you won't miss anything. It'll be here. It has a long tail, wings on its head, and it's basically horns. How is it a dog? Yeah. Okay, so I have a snake downstairs, and I call it a puppy. So, Savali says you gotta go. You'll probably be back if your buddy doesn't call you into your Discord. If not, you'll be back in an hour or so. Also, put Volcarona away and have the game focus on... Huh? Volcarona's not in here. I'd fall apart if Volcarona was in here. Is it? Yeah, it's not in here. Phew. You gotta be scared. That's maybe a... is the egg timer your own? I wish it was in the game. I wish it was in the game. I made it earlier, before I actually started streaming. That'd be really cool to have it up here, because then you'd know how often to check the basket. And see you soon, Savali. And you're okay. You're okay. I just got really worried for a minute. Question for all chats. Is Opti a I don't know. That's on everybody else to decide. Wait, I know what I want to hunt. What do you want to hunt, Tracy? What are you gonna hunt? Emmy, what are you gonna do with this shiny Rockruff? What I'm gonna do with the shiny Rockruff is give it away. I'm going to distribute it through the 1247 codes so that everybody can have a Shiny Own Tempo Rockruff instead of the current Rockruff that's in there right now. And obviously, if you don't want it to be Rockruff, use an ability capsule on it or ability patch and, you know, get the other one you want. A second Salazzle. Good choice and good luck. Good luck. I don't know if you can make an egg keep a gender. So good luck. I don't know if it's randomized whenever you are breeding or not. Wait a minute. I'm looking back in chat and I see that the new Truer said I have to go. I'll count it as a tie. How do you count it as a tie? What do you mean it's a tie? You can't just dip and stop hunting and call it a tie. Gonna play Animal Crossing while watching the stream. What are you gonna do in Animal Crossing? You gonna terraform? You gonna pay off your debt to Tom Nook? What are your plans? And can you share them? You don't know if that works with Own Tempo, but you're pretty sure you can't use those to give it Own Tempo. You cannot use those to give it Own Tempo, but you can use it to get rid of Own Tempo. Someone apparently on the good old internet used ability capsules and got rid of their Own Tempo and realized they couldn't get it back. If it were that simple, I would just go farm this thing in a batch. I'm giving it to everybody, Emmy. I don't know how to explain it. Have you used the codes on the channel before? You're going to play Rune Factory 4. Good old dungeon crawler. Good old dungeon crawler. You know, I never played the Rune Factory games, though. I think 4 was one that almost caught my interest. I was pretty interested in it, and I just never caught it. I wish I would have, though. It's not too late, obviously, but... Yeah, 56 seconds on this egg timer. On this egg timer. It's huevo. After 4 rounds of Jose Cuervo, started shooting. I don't remember the words of that song. Is it after 3 rounds of Jose Cuervo? Something. Your name is spelled E-M-I. Is it Emmy? Isn't that how it's pronounced? You gotta continue designing your island because your old Switch broke and all your data was gone. I would lose my mind. I would be so upset. Oh, not Emmy. Am I? Is that it? Mas Huevos. Thankfully, we're getting more than 2. I don't know what happened that first little bit where we were just getting absolutely nothing. You lost everything. I'd lose my mind. Like I said, I would lose it. I wouldn't have a Switch anymore. Not telling you to, you know, suddenly have PTSD and destroy your Nintendo Switch, but I would. Poof. The amount of upset I'd be. We had somebody in the Discord server just a couple of days ago, I believe, that said they had shiny hunted and their younger niece and nephew, I think, got a hold of their Nintendo Switch and the Switch updated and somehow they were able to re-shiny hunt something. And it was the most confusing thing because they were asking, they were like, is it possible that a Switch update can reset progress? And we were like, no. Like, those kids did something to your thing, your Switch. So it's like, we don't know, but apparently that's all. I don't know if maybe they accidentally loaded up a backup save. How that's a possibility, I'm not entirely certain, but we don't know. Weird things happen with Switches. You just got your first shiny Skiddo. Literally just loaded up ZA and went to Zone 3. Congratulations. I love shiny Skiddo. Super cute Pokemon. After Rockruff, you gonna do anything else on YouTube? Yeah. Yeah, actually, Appetito, that's what I was talking about earlier. I think it's before you got in the chat. I want to go through and play all of the games. I don't know where to start. Like, do we skip? Hammersmith's here. What's up? I don't know if I want to start with Fire Red and Leaf Green whenever that finally comes to the eShop, because we're 99% sure that's going to happen. Speaking of, it's the 16th. If I'm not busy on the 27th, I might live stream alongside the Pokemon Day announcement. And if it comes out that day, we might download it and play it. That would be sick. Let me look. Let's look at the calendar here and see what's up. What's up? That is on a Friday. I will actually be live. So we'll go over it that evening. Am I? Is that it? It would automatically freak out and click on different games. It was so hard to control. Whoa. Oh. It's not even my fault, kind of, because I was camping with my family and I laid the Switch on the ground, and overnight it rained and oh my god, I'm sorry. That sucks. You could write a whole Bible about what happened. And on the first day, the Switch took water damage. And on the second, the screen died. On the third, he played it a little bit. On the fourth, it didn't work at all. On the fifth, there were tears. On the sixth, still more tears. And on the seventh, Yoshi rested. Emi. It's okay. One of my mods, actually, that are in chat right now, over on the Twitch side of things, their name on Discord is Ozzy, right? And I always say AZI instead of Ozzy. Well, it's been fun. See you next time. We'll see you next time, Appetito. Hopefully next time we will be playing one of the Pokemon games. I would like to be doing that. Like actually playing it instead of just shiny hunting. I think going back through the series, especially for the channel, would be really cool. Because as a Pokemon channel, you'd expect to have the entire series played on it. But nope, that's not how it worked out. Oh my, that's a lot of eggs. Yay! In the bending meme. Yummy! Yeah, I give up. I give up trying to pronounce it, I'm sorry. I'm just gonna say EMI. Even your shiny Groudon on a Pokemon Sword. I'm trying to go back and look at the chat, see if I missed anything. Apparently I did. You lost your shiny Groudon? And then 1 month later, your father sent it to a repair. Couldn't fix it without permission. They threw it away! Oh, but they gave you a new one. Well, I mean, you know. Win-win? Kind of. I mean, it sucks you lost everything, but... What kind of Switch one do you have? Was it like release date Switch? Did they give you like a version 2? That's weird. I probably shouldn't know that. It's just because I hack Switches, so... Version 2 just had a better battery and all that kind of good stuff. It's okay. You can call me whatever. All right, cool. I'm just going to say Emmy. Emmy. Something like that. We'll get there. I'll eventually get there. I'm thinking that it's almost been 30 minutes. Yeah, it almost has been. We have 10 minutes before we have 10 minutes before the sandwich runs out, and I am excited to finally be hatched again, because I feel like this whole thing bores you guys to death, and I apologize for that. I've even thought about doing eggs prior, but at the same time, I feel like somebody would try to call me out and say that I cheated to get a shiny, and I don't want that. It seems ridiculous. But also, me getting eggs this way presents an opportunity to talk. So, did my audio disappear? Where's the music? Oh my god, why don't I hear... Huh. What? Did my... Where'd the music from? There it is. I don't know if my computer broke. I didn't know if you guys could hear the sound or not. That had me thrown off. I'm over here trying to get eggs and the game just flurries on out. Call you Emmy and Emaya. People, you just call me brother, pal, buddy. Do I have any questions for you? I don't know. What's your favorite Pokemon? No, I didn't mean... no. I didn't mean to check the egg thing. My bad. I ruined that. I ruined that egg check. That sucks. So, chat, what do you think? How many eggs until we get there? What number? What number do you think we're going to have? Give me your honest opinion, because right now we're at 204 and we have quite the way to go, I assume. Do you think we'll get it before the end of the stream? Can I send a poll? A poll? Not from OBS, I can't. 290? Jeez. If your brother stole your controllers, I would be visibly upset. Go get those back. 8 minutes. That means 4 more egg cycles. AFK. If I could AFK for this, I would. I know what you're talking about, but I could go out and spend $80 on an 8-bit Duke controller and have it do this for me. Do a basket check every 2 minutes. And then I would just have to hope it didn't break. Get out of here, you hunk of metal. Jeez. I wonder how many eggs we're going to have. Because this was a very consistent 30 minutes of egg farming. So maybe we wind up with like 3 boxes this time instead of 2. We're going to start hatching because it's 5:44. What's my favorite starter? Oh, man. Across all the starters that are in all the games, I like Snivy. I like Snivy a lot. I don't know what it is about its design, but I just like it. He's like super cute. How long am I going to stream for? I'll be here. Well, if it's 5:45 right now, and I'm here till 8, I'll get another hour and 15 minutes. Is that right? Throwing out. No, 2 hours and 15 minutes. Yeah. Yeah, 2 hours and 15 minutes. I'm bad at math. So I'll be here until 8 o'clock EST. You gonna hang out the whole time? You gonna dip in or out? Well, what's up? Why you ask? Why are you asking? 2 a.m. for you. Jesus. Man, good luck. You seen PokeTube been down since yesterday? I did not. I did not. Why is it down? Are the servers down? You're going to stay here until 2 a.m.? Please don't feel obligated to do that. If you can, like, okay, if you can go to bed at 2 o'clock and wake up at 10 o'clock, by all means, because I can do that. I can wake up at 2 o'clock, be up till, or go to sleep until like 10 a.m. Then at least I get 8 hours. No, I didn't know Poke2 had been down. That's crazy. Is it like all of Poke2? Across all servers? Or is it just mine? Some server work? Maybe some updates to it. That'll be nice. That'll be nice. I haven't actually sat and played Poke2 in a bit. You'd think I would, being the Pokemon fan that I am, because you can do like battles and trades and all kinds of crazy stuff. The more you talk, the more you level up your Pokemon. Crazy. Me and Opti are 546 in the USA. Yep, it is, well, 547 now, but yeah. Speaking of time, is this stream delayed? As bad as it has been. You guys probably don't know, but prior to this stream had been delayed. And I tried to fix it. I put it on the middle delay so that the quality was a little bit less, but a bit more. What state do I live in? It's a flyover state. Nah, I live in Kentucky. It's fun. There's not a whole lot going on here. It's a little humble place, you know. A partial outage. Some work on another server. Some work on other server. Whoops. There we go. Ray Helldiver 2460. Hi. How are you, Ray? Thanks for coming in. I hope you're having an awesome day so far. Are you shiny hunting? You're gonna get water. Good choice. My throat is as dry as the desert right now, so I am chugging this stuff. And that's good, Ray. That's real good. You been shiny hunting any recently? If you have been, what have you been hunting? If not, do you plan on it? I'm excited to see if we can get it in this batch of eggs here. I think this is our last one. Well, we might have one more batch that we can make. You're hunting for Dragonite. That's awesome. Dragonite shiny is awesome. Like, it's Dragonair is pink. Yeah, Dratini, Dragonair. And then Dragonite goes green, which is crazy to me. But still a really good shiny all around. He's your favorite. Well, I like your taste in Pokemon. Because Dragonite was always one of my favorite Pokemon to use, especially when it's shiny. "20 more seconds until we can check this basket." I feel like this basket is going to haunt my dreams for an eternity. Like, I'll go to sleep tonight and just start having night terrors about baskets. I won't be able to have a real life picnic because every time I see a basket, I'll start screaming and shouting uncontrollably. Not the basket. Not another basket. Please, get the basket away. Oh, I brought your favorite, though. An egg sandwich. Ah! And I start losing my mind. Okay, so this is the last egg timer, so I can turn my timer off. Cool, cool, cool. Cool, cool, cool. We're excited. We're making progress. 1 minute and 44 seconds. We're going to check this basket. We're going to see if there are eggs in it. And if there are, and there will be, we're going to go and hatch. The good thing is you maxed out in herbs. Bad thing is you keep getting sushi instead of Dratini. That is upsetting. Then again, the sushi does have some good shinies though. Please let us in, Opti. I'm begging you. If you don't want to, that okay. No. Lo siento, mi amigo. That means I'm sorry, my friend. For those of you who don't know. Only the white one. Yeah, that's the one that I like. That's the one that I like. Rowlet is your favorite grass starter. Yes. I love Decidueye, so that's... I can go with that. Back. Welcome, Yoshi. We're almost done with the last egg timer here. And we're going to see how many eggs we wound up getting. So you came back at a good time. I'm about to start hatching. I'm about to start hatching. My throat's dry. I need a BRB screen. I think I would have made one. Your favorite star is Fuecoco. Fuecoco is super duper cute. That's why Rowlet's in your Discord profile. Do you like shiny Rowlet or normal Rowlet? Or both? But your favorite star is Fuecoco. Do you like shiny Fuecoco? Shiny Fuecoco. Shiny Fuecoco is pink, isn't it? Is it pink? Last egg check. Thank God it's over. We gotta go and check. 3 eggs. How worthless. Level on up. Okay. What are we working with here? Almost the same amount. So, about 2 boxes. You speak Spanish, Opti. I'm also a Spanish person. I do speak some Spanish, yes. More Spanglish than Spanish, but mostly English. I'm sorry. More English than Spanish. Some Spanglish, but mostly English. See. It's red? Let's start hatching. Let us begin the hatch. Okay. I'm gonna guess I'm gonna keep running around here. Perfecto. Este videojuego es muy aburrido. That means this video game is very boring for those of you who don't speak Spanish. That was mean of me to say. I'm not bored. I'm having a good time. It's just that shiny hunting is a very tedious task. It's a very tedious task. I think it's okay, rose color, different shade of pink, but I don't like neon pink. I like Palmy's shiny. Palmy is pink, and I'm a huge fan of that. That pink looks really good on Palmy. I wonder what's up here in this crystal. You know, I shiny hunted a Sylveon in this game. There's a Sylveon somewhere, and I don't recall where it is now, but you have to reset for it. When you reset, you walk up to it, and if it's not shiny, you have to reset again and walk up to it. It was one of the weirdest hunts I'd ever done. And I think having the shiny charm affected it, or it might have been full odds. But I've had quite a few that just they've went on. And I've always done my shiny hunts like as a personal agenda as well. I've never shared them. This is my first time ever actually sharing a shiny hunt. And I hope it doesn't wind up like that one guy who does shiny hunts, where he wound up. I mean, well, he wound up in the world records if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, him. Is has Pokémon Legendens I will. I finster nachmo. I don't know what you said there. I could have said some of the most filthiest slurs known to man by trying to read that. I don't know how to pronounce German, but yeah. What's wrong with Legends EA? Still no shiny yet? That is whack. It feels whack. It feels like I'm losing my ever-loving mind trying to get this thing, which is... I'm only 200 eggs in. Now, if I go over 618, then obviously it's kind of like we're over odds. But this is the longest I've ever had to shiny hunt for something. I'm starting to question it. Yoshi says hee hee. Grab them eggs. You love German swear words. Did I say one? Was I baited into saying a German swear word? You know, German's one of those languages that I considered picking up because apparently it's pretty close to like the English somehow, some way. Like I think it's recommended if you speak English natively to learn I think German was an option, or the other language that's similar to it. I want to just say Netherlands, but that's not a language. One of my YouTube buddies actually, Game Day, he speaks like he's from the Netherlands, so he speaks whatever that language is natively. I can't think of it, but he recommended it to me. No, you didn't say a swear word, but you were thinking about baiting me into saying one. Noted. Yeah, YouTube, but Twitch probably wouldn't care as much. But Arceus, please give optimism 24/7 on Shiny Rockruff. Yeah, please give me a Shiny Rockruff. Give me 2. Give me 3. Give me 4. Give me give me fuel, give me fire, give me... I don't know what he says after that, but... I think he says give me fuel, give me fire, give me something I desire. I think that's what it is. But he like screams it in such a weird way you can't understand what he says. That's an old song, man. Used to play on a Hot Wheels game that I used to play. I'm saying my age. Have I reached unk status, anybody? Love Metallica, yeah. Kodiak knows. Kodiak knows what's up. Might be saying your age too, Kodiak. I won't judge. I won't judge at all. If my wife's in the chat, she's a big Metallica fan too. She I don't know. She likes about anything. Like she'll listen to hard rock, country, screamo, really anything. And same here too. If you turn it on and it sounds good, I'll listen to it. But if you turn it on and it sounds like someone's beating a trash can, chances are I'm probably not gonna like it. But that is subject to change. Only me and Yoshi are in chat. Oh. Don't worry, I'm not even old enough to legally drink. Just like it that much. Hey, that's alright. That's alright. It means you were raised right. You were cultured growing up. Whoa, you finally live? Cool. Yeah, I am. I'm a guy, G36. Sure am. Sure am. I am here and shiny hunting the crap out of this thing. And hopefully we wind up getting it today. You said poo in German? Oh, yeah, see, poo in German makes sense. You're eating dinner right now? Yeah, what are you eating? I had, for my dinner, hash browns, leftover chow mein from Panda Express. I had red beans and rice. And what else was on that plate? Eggs hashing every second. Yeah. Yeah, we got that Volcarona with Flame Body. It's kind of hard though, because I got to keep tabs on how many I have left. Because sometimes I'll start riding around with no eggs in here. Doing the fast travel to the same zone method. Somewhat locking in on that. Heck yeah. Just a more rude expression of the word poo. Yeah, yeah. Waffle, syrup, and sausage. Yes! For dinner? You're eating, not brunch, you're eating Brenner, dude. Brenner. I like me some Brenner. I've had biscuit and gravy for dinner before. Yes, that bomb. You can eat chicken with rice and beans. You are much more healthier than me. Chicken and rice and beans sounds actually kind of good right now. I went on a diet for a while where I was eating chicken, rice, and broccoli. You know, the stereotypical bodybuilder diet. I burned out on that real quick. But it was good. I just couldn't make chicken to save my life. Biscuit. I ate your dog's name. Well, at least I ate its name and not your dog. You'd have to John Wick me if I ate your dog. Is that an Oricoko? I wish I knew some of the Pokemon that I'm seeing, like color-wise. Because I could just drive by any shiny right now and not know it. And it's crazy because I feel like if I were playing ZA and I was driving around like this, I would have a plethora of shinies. And in this game, you just don't. Yep. Don't eat your dog. Don't worry, I won't. I won't eat the puppy. I have a dog myself. Don't go on that. Biscuit? Not biscuit. Oh, the demon? Gonna have to get Huntrix here. I don't know, Amago. What do you call an American being? Shiny. I hope so. If this one's shiny, I'm saying you're my best luck, Kyle. A USB. That's adorable. I'm gonna have to keep that one in mind. I love puns. I'm that old. Harrison's back. Charge that iPad. No, I'm kidding. Welcome back, Harrison. Gosh. 223. Couldn't, and now if we got it on 222, I might start believing in angel numbers a little bit more. What do you call a funny group of cows? What? What do you call a cow without legs? Ground beef. That's an oldie but a goodie. I like that one. Shiny luck. Thank you, Kyle. A laughing stock. Why would you call him a laughing stock? That's funny. I like that one too. Thank you, Kyle, though, for the shiny luck. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Let's get him. I wouldn't mind running into a shiny Skiddo right here. I think that would be pretty cool. That'd be neat. I'm going to simultaneously hunt Skiddo. I don't know if that method works here or not, where you walk away and come back and it's shiny. What do you call a lean beef? Looks like my Miraidon. Did you steal it? Maybe I did. Wow. What do you call a lean beef, Harrison? Does that method work in this game? Where you walk away and come back? In Mega Dimension, every place has a shiny. Yeah, I know. In general. In ZA in general, everything has a shiny. I saw more shinies in that than I've seen more shinies in ZA than I have in any other game, honestly. You messed the joke up. Just start fresh, Harrison, like you just joined the stream. Hi. How'd you mess the joke up? What do you call a cow with no legs? Ground beef? Grunt? Can you put Pokemon in Legends EF Pokemon Home? No, not yet. I don't know when that's going to happen, the home compatibility thing. When it does, you'll be able to get them through the codes that are on my channel, though, which will be really, really nice. As long as Nintendo doesn't decide to push out an update and then Atmosphere can't get updated. Whoa. I fell in the water, and this egg's just up here by itself. You want to eat your school books? I hear it's easier to learn if you eat the knowledge. Well, I was down there by George. Shinx. I don't know, actually. I was kind of shocked that that happened. I want to see if there's a difference in Egg Power 3. I know I made that short about how Egg Power 3 doesn't do much, but I really think I want to throw an Herba Mystica on it and see what happens. Because I know I have enough. Can you just throw an Herba Mystica on the peanut butter sandwich? I said that weird, but can you just throw an Herba Mystica on the peanut butter sandwich and give you Shiny Power 3 or whatever? Egg Power 3! Because that would be cool. Just slap a little pepper on there and call it. That'd make it easy. I hear a gimme ghoul. If the next one ain't shiny, I'm gonna go start hunting in real life. I'm gonna find birds. Kidding, I don't hunt. I don't have anything against it, by the way. But I just don't. You know, I don't hunt for sport. That's not fun. Do any of you hunt? Like IRL? Growing up, I grew up in a really, I call it BFE, but I grew up in a really rural town. So everybody hunted, and some of the best commodities that we had back then was deer jerky. You guys ever have deer jerky? Stuff was awesome. I double counted on that one. That was up until the deer wound up getting blue tongue, and after they wound up getting blue tongue, obviously you couldn't eat that, because if you try to eat deer that had blue tongue, you would get sick. A gummy bear? You hunted a gummy bear? Valid. What's the matter, Harrison? Are you okay? You never had deer, lamb, or anything like that? Really? Deer's pretty good. It's very salty. It's very salty. I've never had lamb. I might never either. It just doesn't... To me, it sounds like it would be... I don't know, gamey is the word. But I just... Ugh, I feel like it would be a little chewy. Found a shiny butterfly in real life. It was a yellow butterfly, not the usual white. It fled, though. That's unfortunate. Did you get a picture of it? Did you put it in your Pokédex? That's what I call it on my phone if I get to take a picture of like a bug or something and I don't know what it is. I'm like, here, let me check my Pokédex. You never had venison. Venison is... It's not deer, is it? You want hamburgers? God. Don't get me started. I'm actually full from dinner. Like I said a minute ago, we had quite the plate, so I'm pretty stuffed. What do you call it? Cute door? I don't know. Venison is deer. Okay, that's what. Okay. You had me thrown off. You out here using its scientific name? Your hyperspace ran out and a shiny polygon appeared. Backup save. Adorable. I like that. That's cute. Babies born feet first, temporary. Wore their mom as a hat. You're not wrong. You're not wrong at all. It's 11 o'clock. No, it ain't. Not for me. 6:10. How far ahead? Wait, hold on. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 5 hours ahead of me. Dang it. Two more eggs in this badge. We still have a whole other box to go through, don't we? Is that a Pikachu? Can you find Pikachu? Not the 6, 7. It's awful. It's awful. I couldn't even talk to my accountant the other day without... We were talking about something and she was like, well, yeah, how long ago did you buy this? I was like, oh, 6, 7 months ago. And I was like, 6, 7, 6, 7. I started losing my mind. It is a Pikachu. No, not the brain rot. Yeah, I know. It's awful. I tried so hard to avoid it for so long. And my friend Cody, we got in a Discord server. We were playing some games together. And something came up and he started using it. Started doing it. I was like, no, please. Not me. Don't corrupt me. It'd be crazy to go around just doing it all the time. Though. I feel bad for some people. Your class is in flex. And they're German. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Hey, Opti, what are your hopes for Pokemon Day? I'd like to see a Champions release. I would like to know more about Wind and Waves, if it's actually a thing. I'd like news on Fire Red and Leaf Green. And I think the grown-ass man needs to stop the brain rot. You know, truth be told, what's crazy to me about that is whenever it first happened, I heard that teachers were using it to get kids' attention in class. Like if they weren't paying attention, the teacher would go 6, 7, and then the teacher and the kids would all like do it back. And that showed that the kids were paying attention to the teacher. I was like, man, is this real? Is this the real life? People are using 6, 7 to get attention? Crazy. Crazy. Yeah, I know, right? Your math teacher says 6, 7. I'll call it the forbidden number. It should be the forbidden number. My son is 6, and I hope that he doesn't pick up the 6, 7 thing. Day one of rage baiting optimism? Nah. It's really hard to rage bait me. Like, some things do, some things don't. It just depends. Is it a flock of bear? It's what a flock of bear? What is it called? What's a flock of bear called? You'd like backwards compatibility to come to Legends EA for Home Day. I mean, that might happen. Or for Pokemon Day, not Home Day. That might be in there. I would like to know when that's a thing. That'd be fantastic. Because then I could be at least prepped for getting all the Pokemon in here that are going to come over from home. You talk with your friend in class in English, you say the forbidden number instead of it because you can't hear it anymore. Yeah, it's ruined counting for me. Flock is wrong there. It's something. Flock is wrong there. Is a pack of bear? Oh, a flock, like birds. And then a pack of bear. I think it's a pack, isn't it? Your class doesn't speak English and they hate us because you and your friends speak English together. Don't they teach English? Like, that's how you guys know it, isn't it? Or did you just learn it on your own? But yeah, I think it's a pack of bear. Am I going to do a stream for ZA? Yeah, absolutely. Abso-freaking-lutely. I'm probably gonna rage baiting Feld. See, I don't know. It just depends. It just depends on what it is. You want to try the real Zero Aura you got from the Shield event? Yeah, I would like to have that in there. Like official Zero Aura moved from home. Because then it could be shiny. Well, yeah, like you said, it'd be shiny. But back on that, yeah, I'm gonna do some ZA stuff. What? I don't know. Because you can't, like, I feel like shiny hunting in ZA is on par with this, right? Everything you do to get a shiny in ZA is... Did I count up on that? I don't know if I did or not. Anything you do in there is just kind of boring. Like, you can climb a ladder, whee! You can sit on a bench, whee! You can run around, whee! Yeah, but they're so bad at it. They can't say hi right. They don't even say normal hi. They say he. Is it the accent? Is that what causes it? You wonder what Mega Shining color is? I don't know. That's a good question. I bet it looks really cool. Because Mega Zero Aura looks really cool as is. Oh, crap. Crap. Friggin' pig. You want to try the legendary Pokemon after the stream? Probably not. I gotta start clipping the stream afterwards. Because we've had such a good time today. So many good chats that I want to share it with the world. I want to share all of our chats with the entirety of YouTube. Oh, goodness gracious. Gravy train. We need this shiny to show up. I'm going to ride into the sun. German doesn't have an accent? Really? After the clippo. I don't think you understand how long it takes to clip a string. I spent like 5 hours getting 3 clips out of a string. And that one was a 2-hour stream. Imagine this one. It's a 4-hour stream. This is a full-time job. So you can trade again. Trade what? I think it was Emmy who said 290. If I can beat 290, I'd be pretty happy about it. Do you know if a... You know what? Yeah, I think so. I think it does become a periodic table. Yeah, I know what a menstrual cycle is. It's a hell of a way to get around. Kodiak, my time has come. I'm gonna head out. Good luck with the rest of your stream, Opti. Well, thank you, Kodiak. Thank you for being here. Thank you for chilling, talking, lurking, being a part of it all. Thank you so much. I appreciate all the chats today, and we'll see maybe Wednesday. Yeah, put it on the schedule, same time. Your friend in America is gonna try a genuine Shiny Miraidon for 2 Ash Pikachu. He is insane. You feel bad for people? Oh, politics. That's a spooky one. Oh, yeah, you got it. You're right. That is correct. That is who is in charge of the government. Sort of. Less him, more of everybody in the chairs around him. But yeah, it's... Politics is one of those weird topics. I don't tend to side in general. I just kind of live my life and focus on me, and if something comes up related to that, I'm like, okay, cool. I guess I'll just have to take the hit. The presidency's kind of like the IRS, right? They're going to take and do whatever they want to do, no matter what you do. So, live your life. Do what you got to do. And... forgot how long. Yeah. So I think the biggest thing about editing the clips is because I don't want them to just be plain. I like at least animating subtitles. And the way that I animate subtitles, I do it on my Premiere Pro, right? And whenever you're editing for subtitles on Premiere, you have to do it one word at a time, at least the way I do it, for color, right? So every time you see one of those little colors pop up in my subtitles, so like if I say two things, right, and the two turns yellow and the things turns yellow, I almost flipped the camera off. But every time you see that, that was me manually doing it and changing the way that it looks. So it is quite a bit of extra work. When I was I was poor, but after years of hard work, I am no longer young. Yes. Oh, when I was young, I was poor, but after years of hard work, I am no longer young. That's funny. That's funny. Trademark? You trademarking the joke? Whoops. Did I double press? I did. Dang it. I'm going to start pressing like after all 5. Put it in multiples of 5 and just hatch those puppies. Literally. Puppies. So. Somebody get me a shiny. Throw it at me or something. It'd be quicker, like, if I use, like, PK... Well, no, I can't, because I have... You said that, like, 2 streams ago. I think it'd be quicker if I had a Switch 1 and I could check the eggs to see if they had shinies in them. But I don't want to get a Switch 1 right now. They're all busy. They're all running codes for the community. Oh, we're gonna have to go back and do a picnic. Oh my goodness gracious. You're 254? God, I wish I was 254. I would just be a head in a jar. An infinite life. Do bald people use shampoo to wash their head or head and shoulders? Is that a shampoo joke? Because the shampoo brand Head and Shoulders? You know, there used to be this brand of hair stuff, and it's still around. I don't remember what it was called. Thank you, Morgan. I don't remember what it was called. I want to say Lion's Mane or whatever, but they were like, it makes your hair grow longer. And I was like, oh, does it really? And I used it, and obviously being younger, I believed a lot. So I put it on my head, and I washed my hair with it. When my hair would grow, I was like, oh my God, that's crazy. It really does make my hair longer. Like, back whenever I was younger, I feel like if someone told me, hey, look up in the sky, the word gullible is spelled in the clouds, I would have looked up. Just, you know, I think that's a part of being young, though. Like, my son doesn't even get jokes. You try to tell him a joke, and he's like, what? I told him that old joke about the horse going into the bar. I think it's like a horse walks into the bar, and the bartender says, why the long face? And when you try to tell that joke to a 6-year-old, it just goes over his head because... One, he doesn't know what a bar is. And by the time you finish explaining the joke, it's not even funny anymore. Your guess is getting close. Your guess is as good as mine. So they say back in hometown country. Could you imagine if I talked like that? I feel like so many people would actually be here. Like, whole chat just voted so right they could hear me talk like my roots. Back when I was a wee lad, I talked... like a little redneck all the time. I had the craziest accent. 283 is your guess? Yours is 274? Who wants to guess lower? Lower the better. Good as well. Alright. We're here on box 9. We're going to start going again. I can't wait to clean those out. No, I can't have it. No Pokemon in my party. I have to have something in there. Otherwise, I won't be able to battle. Alright. I just want to double check, make sure that those have own tempo too. They do, yeah. Literally impossible for them to not. So we're starting on box 9. I'm gonna try this Herba Mystica. Okay. Egg sandwich 3 and see what we get. Get out of here! I don't want to talk to you, Maraudon. I want a picnic. Make a sandwich. I'm gonna get a timer ready. Your guess is wow, that's way over odds. You're out of your mind. I hope your guess is wrong. I really hope your guess is wrong. I don't think I could stand it. Excuse me. Ultra Tower sandwich. How do you get to Herba? Wait. Did I phase already? No, I can't go through walls. But I'm interested. I don't remember what phases are when it comes to shiny hunting. No, I haven't. If I recall correctly, no, this is my first hunt. I haven't tried to do anything to phase into another one. Just your little Rockruff. There we go.
I just want to start the thing. I just want to start the timer.
Can I go back to that? There we go. Does the time start here? Now it does. And egg timer. Egg timer. There it is. How long has this stream been on for? Well, looking down, 2 hours and 27 minutes. Phasing means getting a different shiny than you were hunting for. Wait, what? Phasing means getting a different shiny than you were hunting for, but that doesn't apply here. Well, yeah, I mean, I guess if I ran into a random shiny, would that mean that I phased? Would that make Rockruff phase 2 then? Is that right? Doesn't phasing on Pokemon mean finding different shinies while shiny hunting something else? See, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I can turn that timer off there. Or no, that one is down. What was my first Pokemon game? Pokemon Silver. Had myself a Feraligatr. 'Twas my bread and butter. I loved it. I was really bad at Pokemon when I was younger though. So I didn't understand the concept of yours was Moon. We'll get back to that. For Alligator though, I just raised it instead of anything else. And if I couldn't beat the Elite Four, I just kept playing the Elite Four. And I had a level 100 for Alligator and I was killing it. I did a good job. Little kid me. 2 of you started with Moon. Okay. Hang on. Time. Hang on. Hold on. Yours was Violet. Okay, why was yours... Really? You're brand new to Pokemon. Like new to Pokemon? Or just... I don't know. When did... So wait, you started playing it Violet, right? And then Harrison and Yoshi, yours was Moon. Solid. Gen 6. No. Is that right? Is it Gen 6? No, that's X and Y. Gen 7. You knew I had to do it. Why does Feraligatr look like a toilet? The Mega doesn't look that bad. It looks better like when the headpiece is down. It looks cool. Yours is Legends Arceus. Oh, I didn't say there was anything wrong with starting with Moon. I think that if you start with Moon and you go to a traditional Pokemon game, it's going to feel a little weird. You started with knockoff versions. I mean, you started with knockoff, like, ROM hacks? The fact that MI started with Legends Arceus is crazy. That's crazy. What's my favorite Pokemon game? I don't know. I might be able to answer that better once we actually play through all the games. That's another reason why I want to do it. I want to be able to answer that question. I too like bread. Forgot to add what? The bread? You went Gen 7 to 6 to 8 to Arceus to 9 to ZA. Wow, you jumped everywhere. Wait, you went... Oh, hey, Brad. Well, hi. There we go. No, I wish I had an answer to that on what my favorite Pokemon game is. It's really hard to say. You know, anything in the DS era, like, I used to say Platinum, right? I used to say that Platinum was my favorite. And when I went back through and played it, I still had a good time. But, you know, you like tostadas. They're good. They are a Mexican dish. The real Triforce Hero just rolled one up and opened YouTube for something to watch. Hope I'll be here for the shiny. Oh, well, well, well. What'd you roll up? Did you get you some calm and stuff? You the real Triforce Hero, no joke. Well, I hope that the shiny shows up while you're here. Harrison, you said what 2 hours ago? Brad's always watching. Just waiting for an opportunity. Waiting for an opportunity. Tostados. You're talking about Tostados, and then we have real Triforce Hero rolls up here. It's like, hey, I just rolled one up. Open YouTube for something to watch. I bet Tostados sound pretty good right about now, huh? Anytime I ever rolled one up, I didn't even want to eat, man. I was too busy being inside my head. I was swimming around up there. And you just watch, but thank you. Well, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Real talk, you'll probably fall asleep before it does. Yeah, maybe. Got you some of the indica. You said you'd be here for the shiny 2 hours ago. Yeah, you did. You did. We'll see. We'll see. Let's hope to get it. Let's hope to get it. I would love to. I don't know how much time we got left on this full win Pokemon Champions. Good question. You got an answer? We don't know. It's TBD. I would like to know because I would play it. I play the crap out of it. It's a tostada on top, then mushed beans, then chicken and dots of cheese on top. It is so very good. That sounds so very good. My problem with Mexican dishes is that they all taste the same. I love Mexican food, but it's just kind of bland to me, and it makes me sad. Like, I either have to really salt it, or I have to throw it all together to make it taste good, right? Like, if I go to my local Mexican restaurant and I decide to have, I don't know, it depends on the day. Most times it's the arroz con pollo or whatever. I overrolled my R there, but the arroz con pollo. or I'll have the chicken fajitas, right? With the arroz con pollo, I have to add more cheese to the entire thing for me to like it. And then for the fajitas, I have to try not to get canceled. For the fajitas, I have to put it all on a tortilla and like just pray that it tastes good. Right? But if I had to pick a specific type of dish to eat, I would say Italian for the most part. I love Olive Garden. No, gifts don't work in live. That'd be cool though. They might TikTok, but I don't know if they do here. I'm not live on TikTok, but if I were, I feel like a lot of people would be here. TikTok's crazy. I just wish that I knew a better way to make this process less monotonous. I thought adding that little egg timer would help you guys. But you guys seem to be having a good time. So if you are, that's good. How do I see your old live videos? Go to my channel, go to the live section, and you'll see the last 2 lives that are there. It's pretty much the same thing, except the first stream was me being completely thrown off by existing on stream because I went live on accident. What's my favorite mon? I want to say Mimikyu, but also Jirachi, which is on this tattoo that you see. It's kind of hard to show it. Here's my Mimikyu though. Jirachi's like up here. Yeah. This camera sucks, but either Jirachi or Mimikyu. For sure, for sure. Does anyone have a Miller and a Carter near them? Like the Carter, like the store, and the Miller, like the Miller Lite. Why is the moon pitch black in Animal Crossing right now? Is there an eclipse? Are there eclipses in Animal Crossing? Italian sounds good right now. Yeah, dude, Italian's crazy. I love Italian. I always get the dang it, chicken. Can't even think of it. The chicken Alfredo. I love chicken Alfredo. And then I get it with like the chicken fritta, right? Because if you do the chicken fritta, it's so much better than like, I know it's worse for you and probably higher in calories, but it's better than grilled chicken. Absolutely. You really love silly and dumb looking Pokemon like Slowpoke or Clodsire. Yeah, that's valid. So you must really love Dunsparce. Either Dunsparce or the Dunsparce. The Sundun. Butchered the pronunciation, by the way. It's an English restaurant chain. It's the steak British version of Olive Garden. What? That's cool. Do I watch any sports? Not really. I've tried. I got into boxing a little bit at one point. I have a few choice words to say for my relative, so I won't say them, but my relative is a big UFC guy. And even though he likes, he also likes watching UFC. Spaghetti guy. Good timing with the Italian talk in here. You keep forgetting about him sometimes. Who you forgetting about? Oh, Dunsparce? Yo, Spaghetti. How many people are we going to spawn food related? We talked about bread. We talked about Italian. We got Spaghetti guy in here. That's crazy. That's crazy. But no, in terms of sports, I like boxing pretty well. I've got a few friends who like football. I've got other friends who like football. But for me, I don't know. I don't know what it is. I have a hard time getting into it. What is Olive Garden? Italian. It's an Italian restaurant. You get a bunch of unlimited free breadsticks, and their salad's really good. Olive Garden's crazy. When you're there, your family. Let me see if I can find a picture of it. Maybe you've got one. Let me see. So this is an Olive Garden. Let me make sure my camera will stay still. Okay, hang on. Camera, I need you to understand what I'm telling you to do. Thank you. That's an Olive Garden. I don't know if you guys have any of this. Taco DM. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? More Italian. Is tacos Italian? No, it's not. I'm dumb. Tacos are Mexican. Man. I also love Chinese food. Holy cow, I love Chinese food. Jesus. I love Chinese buffets. We have like 3 in our city and nearby. Well, thank you for the sub, Taco. I appreciate it. It looks industrial like McDonald's. It kind of is. What games do I play besides Pokemon? Good question. So, depends on the day, but the last game that I really got into was Persona 3 Reload. I started it last November and didn't finish it until February. After I finished Persona 3 Reload, I started Octopath Traveler, which I am still currently working on. I just haven't had a whole lot of time to sink into it. I'm about 10 hours into it and would love to keep going. But I also like some horror games. I started Lies of P last night for my wife and played it for my friends in a unlisted live. So that was fun. And I think it's easier for me to tell you what I don't like more than it is what I do like. Have I played P5? Yes. P5 Royal. I didn't like P5's ending. I like P5 Royal. It feels like the ending is better. Jedediah Masato. Dog, you know Koromon? Do you know Koromon? The Digimon? Stop making you hungry. You have a shiny Rory? That's cool. What's a Rory? Welcome back, Pepperoni. So, the games I don't like. Metroidvanias. Can't do it. I try. Know the face on the game. Rockruff? Rayquaza? Bacon? Anyway, I don't like Metroidvanias. I don't like... Oh man, what are those? It's stealth like roguelike. I don't like roguelikes. Have a hard time getting into those. I don't know why. Heck, I play card games sometimes. Like, if I get on a really bad kick, I'll start playing like Pokemon TCG. And not just TCG Pocket, but like the TCG Live, like the legitimate better one. And I'll just play the crap out of it. I love those. But I'm not like a dedicated individual when it comes to those. I just take spells. You got favorite P5 girly. I used to call Makoto... Cover your ears, kitties. I used to call Makoto a back burner bad bitch. But I do like On. I think she was really nice. The girl in Royal, Sumire. Probably my favorite, though. Sumire was really cool. Her story was really sad and heartbreaking, and that made me get attached to her a lot more than the other characters. I gotta check this timer. 12 minutes 38 seconds left on getting these eggs. Cover your ears, kids. The entire chat's all kids. Clearly, it's not all kids. Let's take Real Triforce Hero for a second here. If we have a child in the chat rolling up for a fat nap Well, he's definitely not a kid. We hope not, anyway. Proud member of the Church of On. All right, fair. On to Comic-Key, right? The person who I had play through P5R for me chose On as the romance option. Kids do anything these days, you never know. 6-7. Sorry. I wish I had an Ultra Moon. Can you get it on emulators? Yeah? Well, I don't know. I'm pretty sure Nintendo just did another DMCA request, didn't they? So if you can still get Citra, yeah. Otherwise, guess not. I don't know if Citra's still up or not. I hope Citra is, though, because that's going to be the only way we can play games on stream whenever it comes to 3DS games. Shiny Frigabacks. You have Citra, pass it around. It is. Also, real Triforce, I hope you didn't take any kind of offense to that. I was just being playful. It is easy to do, yeah. And Citra can make any game look pretty too. You can turn off outlines on the Pokemon games, and much better. Azahar is the new Citra. Does it run better? No, not at all. Hell yeah, you're welcome here. All the time. Anytime you want to come by. Does it work there? Does what work there? Oh, Citra on mobile? I don't know. I guess it depends. Like, what kind of phone do you have? You keep saying Rayquaza. Hang on. Rayquaza. What's all the Rayquaza? You're back. That's crazy. Citra was shut down so long ago, I wouldn't trust any Citra site you see nowadays. Okay. And use graphics enhancers on Citra. Yeah, absolutely. You know, I don't know if I could say that. I played Zelda with enhanced graphics. It was fun. The word emulator scares Nintendo. You have a phone, but you post games on Apple I'm sorry. I have a phone, but I post games on iPad Apple. You play games. Oh. Snake! There are two snakes. Cause you're the goat. The goat, the bat. Goat's go bat, right? Wait, somebody disagreed with me. I have to disagree. ZA Battle is way better than Scarlet and Violet. I don't know who left that comment, but I'm gonna ignore it. I mean, if you have fun in... I'm trying so hard to be nice. If you have fun playing in groups like that, by all means. I don't. I do not like playing ZA ranked. It's poo-poo. It's poo-poo. I gotta say, the stream has paired perfectly with the role. Very relaxing. I'm glad to hear that. I'm very glad to hear that. I try to be chill, but not too boring. I try to talk to my chat, answer all my questions. Yeah, ZA Battle's definitely more interactive than mainline, yeah, but like, come on. Really? I mean, you can't even focus on anything. AFK. Wow, good luck, Yoshi. I hope everything comes out alright. Harrison, using an Xbox controller. For Citra? Yeah. Have you tried getting better? No, I haven't. Rude. No, I you know, when I did play it, it could be fun. It just felt, I don't know. It didn't feel good. My 3DS cable is looped through. I got a question. to people talking about Citra, to the people who don't have Citra, and to the people who still have their 3DSs, which one do you have? This is the new Nintendo 3DS XL from launch. I've kept this thing since college. It's been 13 years. And it's still in great shape. I haven't even changed the battery in it. ZA was the most fun you'd had playing Pokemon since the 3DS era. Amen. Amen. I loved ZA. Just not the online battles. They just weren't for me. You have a 2DS extra large. So the, new Nintendo 2DS? The one that folds? Those are cool. I love the 2DSs more than I do the 3DSs, but those things cost a house payment these days, so it's kind of hard to get your hands on one. That's the only thing I don't like. I'm a guy says they have a 2DS. I like the 2DS. I too have one. I gave it to my son. It's the doorstop one, so the big square rectangle shaped one. I too can solve a Rubik's Cube. I have several here. I don't have one on this desk, but I too can solve a Rubik's Cube. Congratulations. That's fun. I learned how to solve a Rubik's Cube in freshman year, so 9th grade. I pick it up once a year to make sure I can still solve it. That is not cap. You know it's not cap. I used to solve it on my stream all the time. Back in the old days. Good luck, Optimism 24/7. Still nothing with Shiny Rockruff. Arceus is where the star Rockruff. Please send Opti the Rockruff. I need it. 2DS is mid. I like the new 2DSs, but the door hinge one I don't really like. You use what method? I use CFOP. Good question. It's it might be CFOP. Corner front something. God, I don't even know. I'll have to show you. I'll have to go over there and get it. You have 3DS Lite, 3DS extra large, and 500 million pounds in debt. Yeah, I believe it. DS and 3DS battery. Really? I mean, why? Didn't the 2DS, like the new 2DS, have a better screen on it? Well, I guess it depends. So, like this one, it has a top screen. The top screen's IPS, the bottom screen's not. But I mean, if you have an IPS screen 3DS, yeah, probably. You're starting to feel like it in your eyes, so if the messages start becoming unintelligible, I apologize in advance. Valid. Rue. No, it's not Rue. I know it's not Rue. I tried to learn a different method and I couldn't do it. Hold on, let me get it. Let me make sure it is tracking me. Hang on. Yeah. Hold on, let me get it. I know where it is. It's right over here. So I have a couple, and this one is not my speed cube. It was a cheaper one that I have. So when I solve a Rubik's Cube, I pick a side, pick any side you want to pick. So the way that I like to do it is I'll pick a color. Usually white is where I'll start, and I'll do green or whatever color shows up first to me. So get the cross in there, and then I'll solve. What's my best time? It's been a long time, but I think it was like a minute 30 was the fastest I could do. I'm no pro, that's for sure. But then I will do these two together, whatever that method is. That's hard. It's almost all black. Yeah. This is one of my least favorite cubes that I have because it's just hard to see in general, which you guys can't even see it either. And if I hold it up to that light, I I can't see it myself. So, but yeah, I'll solve these two corners. F2L. There it is. F2L. Yeah, it is 6:55 right now. Can I do a 2x2 tutorial? It's the same thing as solving a 3x3. I do have a 2x2 though. That I think the biggest I've ever solved was a 4x4 or whatever the watched anything good recently? Yeah. Yeah, Fallout. I watched the last season of Fallout. Love that show. Big fan. Do you like Fallout? What about you? A Pyraminx? Oh, that's not too bad. Pyraminx is pretty easy. They're kind of like a 3x3 too. Same old. Speedrun world record. Are you crazy? You can solve one side on a 3x3. Heck yeah, dude. A Megaminx. Hang on. I don't know what a Megaminx is. I'll have to look it up. I don't think I've ever solved a Megaminx. Not Megamind. Megaminx.
Not a parachute, SpongeBob. Parrot.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, I've solved a Megaminx. I have one. That was the worst thing I've ever done in my life. It's also like solving a 3x3. You just have to know a couple of different algorithms. Still haven't gotten it. Gotten what, Matt? No, I haven't. We're trying hard, though. We're at 258. It's absolutely killing me. You can't do last layer edges. That's okay. Harrison, you have to go in 4 minutes. Surely not. We start hatching in 25 seconds. You can't just dip. You can't just dip. What's in 4 minutes? You got a hot date? Got a hot date or something? Nah, it's late for you. Yeah, because it's 12 o'clock. Yeah. Yeah, listen, that's about what time I go to bed. 12 o'clock. 12, 1-ish. No, you don't have to stay. Don't do that to your health. Opti, if you get it in this batch, I'll donate. Well, buddy, as sweet and kind and generous as that is, I don't know if I'll get it in this batch or not. I will attempt it. This is the most fair that I've ever done a shiny hunt. Oh no, we got more. We got más huevos para las cajas. Yes. I can speak Spanish. Yes. Not a lot. So don't expect a whole lot out of me, but I can speak some. I find myself so like no. I saved it and I wish I wouldn't have. Man, now I'm gonna have all those eggs, dude. Crap. The real not a Fallout girly personally, but I've enjoyed some stuff in the same genre. Really? Like same stuff genre wise, like show? Or do you mean like video game wise? What is it? You're gonna look on Citro one more time? Screw your health. I hope you find it. I hope you find Citra. If not, do the thing that Kojin said. Yeah, I know. Kojin. No pun intended. Where's the pun? Oh, show? Do you like You? The hit Netflix series? Excuse your spelling? You're good, Dragon. I can't spell half the time anyway, so don't feel bad. I can't spell the word separated without autocorrect fixing it for me. It's 1 a.m. No, Yoshi, it can't be 1 a.m. Tell the time to stop. If you had a superpower, what would it be? All the luck on the next one? Rip. If that's all you got, you might be cooked. All my luck on the next one. How do you get mini boxes? I only have 31. I have 31. They're just named weird because I did home stuff. Do I know what Dropout is? Is it a game show? That's what it sounds like. Pescado Mojoso. Moldy fish. Yeah. Yummy, yummy. Is Dropout... Dropout sounds like a game show. Did I count up on that one? Kojin, you have to send me the AHK script for this so that it can count up for me. I can't. We'll use it on the next stream where it can count up for me, and I don't have to manually press the button. I'll change the screenshot that it reads to like this. The eggs do look like Yoshi eggs. I would agree. You feel like a Gojo after becoming a Kit Kat commercial? It's a Gojo. Are you able to say table? Mesa. Yeah. La Mesa. See. If you want to say desk, you say escritorio. Dropout's a streaming service? Really? Is it? That's cool. All right, Harrison, take care. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you showing up. Thanks for hanging out with us till midnight your time. We'll see you again next Wednesday, yeah? Or not next Wednesday, but this Wednesday. Back when you used to hunt, I always wait, it's the next egg, it's the next one. Okay. Oh, well, I'm running around without hatching. It's the next egg, it's the next one. Yeah, well, that's kind of how I'm feeling right here. But at the same time, I'm just kind of chatting and roaming around. Like, if one came up shiny, I probably wouldn't even notice it. And I kind of have to pee, so like if I'm sitting here and I do get a shiny and I piss myself, then, well, this is going to be a very productive stream, isn't it? Sounds like Taggle. Wait. Wait a minute. By the way, are there specific days you stream? Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I just didn't stream last Friday because I wanted to set more stuff up for the stream. And if you want to see variety content, I do variety stuff over on Twitch. So like, let's say on days like not like today, on Twitch, I do know what college humor was. Yeah. On days not like today, where I just am shiny hunting for 4 hours. About 2 hours into the stream, I move over to Twitch and play something different. Like this week, I would like to ideally play the new Monster Hunter Stories 3 preview over on Twitch. I want to check it out. Opti, why do you stream all of the days that I have Splatoon practice? I don't know. I'm sorry. That sucks. Do you also stream on different days? Currently, just Monday, Wednesday, Friday. That way I can take Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday to clip streams and turn them into shorts. And long form, but mostly shorts. College humor became Dropout a couple of years ago. I did not know that. Now I feel old. That makes me sad. Is it a good streaming service? I mean, how much is it in comparison to like other streaming services? Was it like a bad sellout or did it do him favors? How much time until I'm done? We got another hour, champ. We have another hour. Another hour in all these boxes. We might actually wind up being able to get another almost 3 boxes worth to... It's fantastic. Good. I'm glad it was like it wasn't a bad kind of sellout. 267. Where's it's this one? Here we go. It's not that one. Sorry, man. Anybody want to throw up some guesses? 70 a year? I guess that's not bad. Like, is it... What can you stream on Dropout? Do they have like their own content kind of stuff? Or Like drop out originals. Oh shucks. Yeah, I know. 7:05. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. It do be. It do be. It's that time. Time we get that shiny. Next egg. Next egg, best egg. That's what they say, isn't it? Oh, that's cool. So for being $70 a year, which I guess actually isn't that bad. You know. What's my resolution this year? It's never too late to ask that. My resolution this year now is to continuously stream at least 3 days a week. Right? Obviously things come up and you can't stream every time you've got it planned, but I also want to lose a bunch of weight. If I had to be completely honest. I just want to not, you know, physically feel fatigued all the time. Right. That's my big thing right now. Is like I run out of breath walking up my stairs. I'm not like, you know, I'm not like 500, 600 pounds. You know, I'm not a TLC case. I just want to be healthier. You know. You pay monthly as well. Most people just choose to pay yearly. I would probably pay yearly. I mean, at $70 a year, that's not bad. Especially if the content's good. So what about you? I'm a guy. You asked. You asked what my resolution is. What's yours? Did I count up on that? See, I need that auto counter. Need that auto counter like I need a tall glass of Opti is citrus safe. You know, based on what Kojin said over on Twitch, maybe not. I'm sure it is. I'm sure it probably is, as long as you get it from a reputable link. But apparently there's a new one called Azahar or something like that. Who inspired you to make vids and video? What do you mean? What kind of, like, make content in general? Whenever I was a freshman in high school, I liked Smosh. And I originally wanted to make skit humor. And I realized that my humor at that time was very cringy. And it probably wasn't going to work. But eventually, I tried to do group channel with a couple of friends of mine. The first one was with one of my friends in high school, and he was pretty cool, but the goal was for him to record his parts at his house, me record my parts at my house, and then us edit it and upload on the channel. We had our own little nicknames for the channel and all kinds of stuff. You know, it was neat. You gotta go. Okay. Well, see you later. Take care. I'll be here on Wednesday. So we'll see you then, Emmy. But yeah, you know, I went through a lot to get to where I got to, and with Pokemon, I started off streaming, and I uploaded videos on TikTok, and here I am. It's a long story, and I don't want to bore anybody with it. Nice butt, Rockruff. Who's my favorite YouTuber? Good question. If you ask my wife, hers is Trent the Traveler. If you ask me, my favorite YouTuber is See, if I lie and say someone that everybody hates, I get canceled. But if I tell the truth, then I don't know. I don't know who my favorite YouTuber is, honestly. If I had to watch one YouTuber for the rest of my days, that's what I'm trying to think of. I guess Viva La Dirt League. I don't like all their stuff, but you know. If I want to sit down and I want to chill and I want to have a good time, I'm probably going to watch Viva La Dirt League. Tell the truth, I don't hate anyone. No. I mean, I told the truth. I was going to play around and be like, my favorite YouTuber is Anision, and then people would be like, oh no, cancel him. But I don't like Anision that much. A little cringy. I used to like, damn, what's his name? Brandon Rogers. His content is hilarious. And boy, it is not young family, like a young family friendly at all. Like, whew. But, you know, if it's just me and my wife sitting around, you know, and my son's in bed, yeah, absolutely. You turn on some Brandon Rogers and get a few good laughs. He's funny. Matthew donated. Matthew donated? Where? I didn't get the shiny. Why would he donate? I don't see anything in the chat. It's a pain, but Opti got it. He's goated. Huh? You donated $5 for what? Where? Why didn't I get notified? Well, thanks, Matt. I appreciate that, buddy. I didn't get the shiny, did I? Look at it. Hang on. Whoop, hang on. Oh, I gotta switch my monitor over. Dang it. Favorite Vocaloid song. That's out of pocket. Hang on a minute. Oh, well, that could explain why I didn't grab Firefox. Gotta head out, but you better get the shiny either today or tomorrow. Oh, well, thank you, Matt. I appreciate that, buddy. I'm gonna heart that. Thank you so much for the $4.99. I did not see it at all. I'm gonna pull my Firefox up over here so I can pull it up easier next time. Thanks, buddy. Well, take care. If you're going to play Splatoon, have fun. Or if you're just heading out to head out, have fun. I saw your comment, Emmy. I replied to you too as well. I said, take care. Have a good day. I'll see you on Wednesday. And Matt, thank you for coming. I appreciate you. Triforce Hero must have went to sleep on us. We are so close, yet so far away. We're not ending the stream until we hatch all these eggs anyways. Even if it does run a little bit past 8. You're still here! Yay! Welcome. Glad to have you in the stream. Glad to have you all in here. Have I ever been to Worlds? No. I always wanted to meet Wolfie Glick, though. He seems like a really chill dude. I was just never interested in competing IRL. I could be wrong, but I feel like it smells like a Smash Brothers tourney in there. Please tell me I'm wrong. Have you ever been to Worlds? Dang it, I thought dancing would get it. My girlfriend said we were breaking up and said wrong guy. Thank God it wasn't. That's funny. I'm happy for you. No, sadly, I have not been to Worlds. I don't. You think there are grooming standards? What do you mean? Goodness. No, sadly, I've not been. So why didn't? Like if you smell horrible, you need to get DQ'd. Really? I don't think they do that in Smash Brothers, though. Yeah. Or do they? Like if you come in and your armpits smell like last night's Mexican food, leave, right? DQ. It's like the workplace, man. Where I used to work with people, some people just didn't know what deodorant was. It's freaking gross, man. It makes me sad too, because it's like it's not hard to at least run some water under your arms. And like, don't get me wrong, I shower every other day because it's healthier for your hair and your skin and all that stuff. But like, if I have swamp ass, I'm gonna take a shower. You know? But some people go in public in that in between. It's gross. It's gross. No, give me that egg. Give me that egg. Give me that egg. Give me the shiny, shiny, shiny. How many more do we have? We have another box and like a quarter. What's the best Pokemon team in competitive? There is no best Pokemon team. On that quote, or the on the line of talking about Pokemon Worlds, Wolfie Glick is somebody who can use any Pokemon and still manage to win. What an insane man he is. As someone who has cheated in multiple Smash regionals, has competed in multiple Smash regionals, I can guarantee you they don't have standards. I am so sorry. That is disgusting, and I apologize. I bet you were probably the cleanest smelling one there. Bread, I mean most annoying. What's the most annoying team? Anything that's Toxic Stall. I have a video about that actually. Bye bye pepperoni. Oh, bye pepperoni. I'll see you Wednesday. I didn't even see that. Bye pepperoni. Bye. Have a beautiful time. I'll see you on miércoles. Yeah, I have a video on the Toxic Stall team and how to make it. I feel like if you play Toxic Stall teams, you probably don't like Pokemon, but you want to win. It's like you're not playing it for fun, you're playing it just because, and you want to like climb ladders and stuff. But to me, if I didn't want to play the game and I didn't have fun playing it, you live in Lunes? I don't know if that's Spanish, but it's in a tag-along. Lunes y eres martes, miércoles y jueves. Oh my god. Jueves. What's Friday? Because Saturday is Sábado Domingo. What is Friday in Spanish? Why do I remember Friday? No, I'm live on miércoles. And whatever Friday is. Crazy that I don't remember what Friday is. Lunes, martes, miércoles, jueves. Something sábado domingo. Jeez. No, I'm not live streaming on this. Wait. Yeah, I am. Duh. It's Monday. Yeah, that's true. Lunes, miércoles, and is it martes? doesn't sound right. Either way, Monday, Wednesday, Friday's my game. Good gravy gracious. Glocks and gawks. This is crazy. This is crazy, crazy, crazy. Es loco, sí. I don't know if I counted up or not. I'm gonna restart right at 0. What do I think we'll get on Pokemon Day? Probably a fat middle finger, honestly. But I think we'll get some news about the Fire Red, Leaf Green, if those rumors are true. I think we'll get some more news on Wind and Waves. We'll probably get some kind of gameplay trailer on Pokopia, if we haven't already. We might... I don't know, we might get something about a spinoff. Not Fire Red and Leaf Green related. Because sometimes Pokemon likes to do a spinoff before they do a main release. It's like Wind and Waves would be our main one, right? But Wind and Waves is November, whereas we would probably get something in, you know... Well, I don't know, maybe not. Maybe not. We might not be getting a spinoff this year. I saw them pushing something about Mystery Dungeon. People are wanting to see another Mystery Dungeon. So we might see something about that. Isn't that what ZA was? Well, ZA was... If you look on Nintendo's website, ZA is apparently a mainline game. Yeah. Crazy. They consider ZA to be mainline. But I mean, to me it felt like a spinoff, but it did release around the time mainline games come out, so they're doing whatever they want to do over there. They don't care. As long as they're printing paper, they'll say and do whatever they want. Unfortunate. And here I am playing one of their games. That's just how it goes. It's how the cookie crumbles. If you look at Atlas, everybody loves Persona, me included. But they just keep milking the same thing over and over because it makes money. I think Wind and Waves will be good, though. ZA was good. I think it could have looked a little better. But overall, I wasn't too upset with visuals. It looks kind of like Scarlet and Violet, really. But then again, most of the older games always look the same anyway, so if you think about it, like Scarlet and Violet and ZA look a lot alike, and if you go back, you have Sword and Shield. Goodness. And Arceus look kind of similar. That if you push all the way back to like 3rd gen when we had that Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald, they did Fire Red and Leaf Green around the same time. It looks the same. I think that's kind of what they're doing. Is they're just making it look the same, and then they're saving their visual enhancements for the next generation. Which is why we're not seeing anything prettier. That's why ZA wasn't too outlandish. Are you going to be giving the regular Rockruff away? I mean, I can. Do you want it? I don't need it. Yeah, I can give you one. Yeah, I don't mind. Yeah, I don't need it. They're just going to go in home and be released. So... And you can don't trade me anything you need though. Like anything you like. Don't trade me anything with shiny or anything. Just tuned in. Hey Gray, you catching like the last 45 minutes. How you doing? No shiny yet though. We're working on it. We're about 3 eggs deep left in this batch here. Mighty Max is back. Welcome back, Max. I would love to get a shiny though. We are at 296 hatched. Waiting on the shiny. You're welcome, nobodies. Let's see if we can get our hands on. Let's see. Here's what we have left. So we have 15, 22 more eggs left to see if we get a shiny. Well, 24 more eggs left to see if we get a shiny in this batch. If not, well, RIP, I guess. And then we'll try again Wednesday. This has been a very long hunt. A very, very long hunt. By next week, I'm going to have it set up. Well, actually, by Wednesday, I'm going to have it set up to where the counter goes up for me. And I don't have to manually push a button so we can make sure our numbers are accurate. I feel like it's so close and yet so far away. If Emmy was still here, it would have been like, oh, you hit 298. No shiny. Correct. Oh, that's all of them. I think I'm going to go somewhere else and hatch these, though, because I've been seeing these same things for the past ever. So we're going to... I don't know if I want to teleport or just fly somewhere. That's the vast open ocean, so we don't want to go there. Wish I could fly around and hatch shinies in the sky. Someone said flying counted as steps, and then somebody was like, no, they don't. You have to run. I would enjoy flying all the way around. You currently do not have an active public live stream. We'll connect you and chat in a couple of minutes. Automatically. What? I left. How are we going to do this? Am I still alive? What? I guess Caster Labs broke on me. That's weird. Can you show your Pokemon in Pokemon Home? I don't have anything in Home right now except for a bunch of unwanteds, like Rockruffs and stuff. My Caster Labs broke. Am I live on Twitch? Yeah, I'm live. What's going on? That was weird. I have 3 viewers over on Twitch. How are we gonna trade? I don't know. Good question. Can you show your games? I showed them last time, but I will, yeah. You did anything fun for Valentine's? Went to Burger King. I went to Burger King with my wife, and then we went antiquing at a peddler's mall. The fancy restaurant was booked out, unfortunately. Just a question. Why Shiny Rockruff out of all Pokemon? No hate to Rockruff. He's adorable. So, if you're new to the channel, Gray, I have these link codes that you can use to get shiny Pokemon, right? Well, the Rockruff that I have in there doesn't have Own Tempo, apparently. So, I can't make it with, like, PK Hex or anything. So I have to hunt it. And I intend to hunt this Rockruff, get it shiny, and then give it away to everybody with those codes. It won't have the PKCL OT, it'll have Owie, but... So it isn't infinite? Yeah, it'll be infinite. It goes into a pool of distribution. Did you do anything fun for Valentine's Day, Triforce Hero? I guess I'm just going to run into everything in the grass here. Can I show my games? Yeah. I'm gonna do that before I forget. I have some fitness games in there too. Fitness. I'm kidding. Whoa, I almost ran into some. Okay, so I have Scarlet Violet, Monster Hunter, Legends EA, Home, Reload, Portable, Witcher 3, Bravely Default, Dragon Quest 11, Voyagers. I played that with my wife a little bit. You watched some stuff. What'd you watch? Persona 5 Royal, 4 Golden, Mika, The Witch's Mountain, Cyberpunk Ultimate, Bee Simulator, Hogwarts, the GameCube thing, Fitness Boxing 3, Cyber Sleuth, Tetris 99, all those, Ring Fit, Splatoon 3, Ni no Kuni, Mario Kart World, Animal Crossing, and Zelda Switch 2 Edition. PKCL will have the Shiny Rockruff when you get it right. Correct. Correctamundo. That it will. That it will. It's just a nightmare and a half trying to get it. And I feel bad that I couldn't give instant gratification to everyone. Trying to get PKCL in ZA is nearly impossible. I want Rayquaza, but well, it's not hard. I think it just depends on the time, right? I think if a lot of people are awake and they're grinding on PKCL to try to get Pokemon, you're gonna have a harder time finding it. Yeah, it's a handful of games. I went on a little bit of a spending spree after I got my Switch 2. I was like, I want a big backlog. What? Why is Caster Labs crashing like that? What's going on? Oh, there it is. Chat will come back now. But yeah, I went on a bit of a spending spree. I most certainly did. I'm going to move OBS over so I can see you guys. Because clearly we're missing some stuff here. What's my favorite Pokemon game and my least favorite and most underrated? Well, let's see. What's my favorite Pokemon game, my least favorite, and the most underrated? My favorite Pokemon game, I don't really know. I have a really hard time answering that. But I always want to say Platinum. That's where my heart goes to, is Platinum. For my least favorite game, honestly, I want to say Fire Red and Leaf Green. I just don't like them. I have a hard time with Gen 1. Most underrated, let's go. Let's go Pikachu and let's go Eevee. Hate the catching system, love the graphics. Did you do the DLC Shiny Hunts in ZA? No, I didn't. I did not. I would have, could have, but I didn't finish the ZA DLC. And that is okay, because I'm probably going to do it on stream. Let's Go Eevee was awesome. It absolutely is super duper adorable. There's something about its art style straight from the beginning is amazing. I don't know. Caught my attention. I played it, I beat it, and I'm pretty sure that I even shed a few tears when the credits rolled, because I was like, man, I want more of this, and that's just not how it worked. Made me sad. I don't even think there was like a post game in it, if I recall. It was so fun. Then again, that's kind of how I was for ZA too. I beat ZA and I was like, that's it. And the DLC came out and it was just the same quest over and over again. I couldn't. I wanted so bad to like the DLC. And again, I might play it on the stream because, you know, it needs done. 7:35. If you're talking time. 1. Just found a purple feather in Animal Crossing, and it said a purple feather. How flirty and fabulous. What? That's a good question. Why is a purple feather flirty? If I open my eyes, it'll be shiny. If I open my eyes, it'll be shiny. Nope. I would have heard the sparkle. How long did it take to beat the DLC? I feel dumb because it took me 15 hours. Well, don't feel dumb. It's all just fetch quests. What is that Cyclozar doing? Hey, bud, you alright? Yeah, okay. Homie seems... he might be a little sick. I'm upset for you too, Cyclozar. I'm gonna leave you to it though. Good job, X8R1G. You should blur out the O in job. Hey Octi, what do you think on HSR so far? I like it. I feel like one of my biggest issues with HSR is like getting into feeling the combat, right? I would love to feel the combat. For right now, it just looks like a bunch of things that are up on my screen. But like if I play any other RPG, I kind of feel the combat. It feels good. But right now, it just feels unnatural in comparison to other turn-based RPGs that I've played. But in terms of like graphics and story, it's still kind of early to say, but graphics are nice. You play any older RPGs like Final Fantasy? Yeah, sort of. Not in today's time. One of my favorite JRPGs of all time is a tactical RPG called Final Fantasy Tactics. Absolutely love Final Fantasy Tactics. I played it, on PS1. I played it PSP. I've even played the newer one. I just haven't beaten the newer one, but I have beaten the crap out of that game. But like general RPGs that are older, I don't know what the oldest RPG would be that I've played. I didn't play 7, even though it was supposed masterpiece. My favorite Pokemon, either Mimikyu or Jirachi. I love Mimikyu so much. The story behind Mimikyu is just so sad. If you can add Ultra Beast in Pokemon Violet, what would you add? I would add the bug. I can't think of its name. But it would just unbalance everything in this game. Pheromosa? Yeah. FF7R is your game right now. Good choice. I really want to play FF7R. I really, really do. I want to play that and the part 2 to it as well. I would love to experience that game because everybody talks it up so much. And it's, it looks beautiful. I've seen some of it. I've seen some gameplay of it. And it blows my mind. It's on Switch too as well. That might be where you're playing it. I can't remember though. Is it turn-based or does it play like Final Fantasy 15 did? Kind of won't make sense if you haven't played the original. Really? You think so? Is the Switch your favorite console? If so, what is your favorite game on it? If not, what's your favorite console? The Switch 2 is my favorite console. So far. Now, I mentioned earlier that I have an ROG Ally X. And I really like the ROG Ally X. But I find myself sometimes craving the Switch 2. My favorite game on this console that I've played so far is Persona 3 Reload. Absolutely the most compelling story that I've been stuck in a while. It's mostly real time, but there's some turn-based stuff sprinkled in. Is it complicated? I think that's one of the struggles that I had with Final Fantasy 15 was the combat felt so weird. I guess I just wasn't used to it. I didn't expect that in a turn-based RPG. I don't mind active time battles though. I used to be a big fan of like Genshin Impact. The battle system in that was crazy. These are our last 2 eggs for the stream, folks. This is crazy. This could be it. We could get it or we could not. And if we don't, we're back here doing this again Wednesday. Again, it's making me question if my luck is just bad or... I wonder what Caster Labs is doing. You guys probably don't know what Caster Labs is, but it's a way for me to connect things to like the chat to my OBS. But it keeps dying. I don't know. It's pretty easy to understand once you played for a couple of hours. I assume that's what Honkai Star Rail would be like for me. Kind of like Morgan asked a minute ago. Is like you just kind of have to get in the groove of it. I'll try. I'll try Final Fantasy VII. It's Retrograde, right? That's the first one. Right? Retrograde is the first of the remake. And then comes the part 2, right? Damn. No Shiny. That's a shame. That is a shame. No, we're going to do what we do best. We're going to dump the... Oh, wait. No. Hang on. Yeah. Nobody, if you want to trade, you can have one of these. Remake is part 1. Rebirth is part 2. Okay. Okay. Is it not Retrograde? Do I have that wrong? Where'd I get that from? Do Intergrade is the DLC. Oh! Okay. No, I don't play Roblox. Mark does, though. Well, Kojin does. This is your code. Nobodies. No, I don't play Roblox. No. I can't. I just can't. I've tried. There are some things that I go to play that I just can't sink my teeth into. New code. What? No, this is for nobodies. Nobodies wants Rockruff. No one could be found. Look at that stream delay. Look at that stream delay. So, Final Fantasy VII Remake, and then Rebirth for Part 2, and Intergrade is the DLC. Noted, noted, noted. Oh, well, later, I guess. I guess that was a random person. It's not PKCL. I quit Roblox. It's full of brain rot games. Abso-friggin-lutely. That's what makes me sad about it. Like, Roblox has so much potential, but then it's so full of these games that creators just half-ass, man. If you do start playing it, though, let me know if you're a Tifa or an Aerith, man. I like Tifa, if I'm not mistaken. Hang on a minute. Yeah, I like Tifa more. correct answer. I'm full of those today, huh? Thanks for the execute. Appreciate you. All right, you guys want to watch me dump these poor things into home and get rid of them, never to be seen again? You're welcome, nobodies. Let's do it. Let's get rid of these things. About time. Clean them boxes up. Clean it up, clean it up, clean it up. Bum, 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 bum. May you have a Rockruff? I'll save one. Oh, well, thank you, nobodies. I really appreciate that. Even though all I've been doing lately is posting shorts. Well, I appreciate that. I would like to make more long form stuff, but they would probably stem from the streams. Okay, so what we're gonna do to make our lives easier is we're gonna move this whole box. I'm gonna grab you one of these Rockruffs so I don't accidentally dump it into the pits. And we're gonna do that. And we're gonna do that. And you asked about my box names, that's why they look like that. You'll treasure it forever. Well, I certainly hope so. Don't accidentally do what I'm doing and dump it. Because I need space. I guess I don't really need space, but I did save it after I did it. That's how you wind up with egg boxes like that. Such a bad thing to have. What is this? Why is this here? Oh, something flew in my... How about Dodd? Wait a minute, what? Oh, this is just home. He was all alone. Poor little fella. We can't have him all by himself now, can we? Why doesn't Pokemon Violet... Why doesn't it taste like candy? Well, there's a story behind that, and I would say don't put it in your mouth. Yucky. They put an I almost said an expectorant. Like, what is that? I feel like if they add an expectorant to it, it's like you expect it to taste good. But that it does not. That it does not. They put whatever that stuff is on it. It's thought to be on Legos too, but it's not. It needs to be, but it's not. You saw it on YouTube, so you tried it. What did it taste like? Can you describe the flavor? Does it taste like stale pavement? Can I release another box if I'm not mistaken? I think you can do 90 at a time. Get rid of these things. We can release 100 at a time. Okay. Skittles, yeah, okay. Okay, pal, I'm sure it does. I'm not trying it. That or you just don't like Skittles, which, fair, actually. Started glitching. You might not be able to watch the stream on Wednesday because you have to work. But if I am, I'm going to try and watch it while I'm not high and see if it changes anything. Well, I certainly hope it doesn't. I hope not to be a boring person when you're not high, but I appreciate that. If you don't show up on Wednesday, that's okay. But if you do show up, that's equally okay. I'll also be here Friday this time too, so you don't have to worry too much. You'll get plenty of chances. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. This is probably the second more boring part, or most boring part of the stream, is just releasing all of these, because what I was supposed to do was save it before I collected all of the eggs, and if I didn't get a shiny, then you leave the save off, and then you just don't worry about it, because they're gone anyway. You hope you come too. I hope you can too, Yoshi. I'd like to have all of you here because it's been fun. I've had a really good time today. I know, like, we're kind of starting to wind down here because, you know, the stream's almost over. We're in the post-production of it, or like post-game here. Fun stream, people. Thank you so much, Morgan. I appreciate that. My throat's a little dry, so I have to kind of calm down in comparison to how this started. Because I was cranked up when I started because I had like 2 coffees and all kinds of good stuff before I got up here. But yeah, we'll see you on Wednesday. All right. We got it cleaned out. Can you have a shiny Rockruff? I don't have a shiny Rockruff. You can get one from the channel, though. Yeah. Well. That would be it, little children of the corn. We're going to close up shop. Get over to the face cam here. Bam! Look at that beautiful face. Enter sleep mode. And we're going to get ready to end the stream. So thank you all so very much for being here. I'm going to talk to you face to face, not like an a-hole. Thank you all so much for being here. I appreciate you. My tab crashed. Something's wrong with my computer. It's being stupid. All right. Do me the biggest favor in the world. Excuse me. Show up again on Wednesday or Friday. You like my hair? Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Show up again Wednesday or Friday. I have not been to the Philippines. That'd be a cool place to visit, though. You have a good night, too. Real Triforce Hero. I love all of you. Thank you for being here, being consistent, being through it. We're going to hunt again on Wednesday and then Friday. So you guys are awesome. See you later. Do me that biggest favor and stay optimistic. Oh, what time? 4 o'clock. Bye.